I like that as a response.
I'm sure that will be answered in there. It usually is.
Okay, hold on, I'm
Oh
writing
yeah, I
the
forgot. I actually have
date.
to push mute on my controller now.
Okay. Sorry, I'm already looking. Last time on Fate of the Divine, we actually started back at Tamora's Casino, where Winona awkwardly and randomly spews out nonsense about Malik. I think I said that right. This like lich guy who was trying to get her to make a deal because they're both chaos. So obviously the group discusses their opinions about it before moving on and playing some games, having some fun. Cloud being a sugar daddy to George. During this time, Kara goes to talk to Tamora, having some discussions about luck and what she wants to do and what could ideally happen, say, to Ascension, which would result into having a conversation with Ao when that time comes. Bum, 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 bum. Once we're all done, we start to get ready to have this nice dinner with a dance where Vio sings, so all the couples are dancing around. George and Cloud were affected by this like wine that Sune had cooked up that made them a little more comfortable around each other, so they kiss, which then leads to everybody going off and fucking. While Winona cried in the corner for a moment, but then she had a nice fun dance with Vio.
You had to throw that in there.
Had to throw that in there. And then, oh, hey, Ronnie. So then, the next morning, Sune and Vio have a talk as Vio is about to leave to go off to do, the next thing that we want to do, which we discussed was the Prince of Fools. Sune was saying that the group needs you, not just for healing, but for emotional reasons. We have Kusanagi help us popping everybody back to where they gotta go, and Sune sends us to Ashanalore because Vio really wanted to stop there first. And we ended up, we went straight to the theater. That's what it looks like. We went straight to the theater where there were all these fans of VO talking and wanting his autograph, and then Team Star was like, "We have a performance we want to do." That was where we left off.
Yes, well, oh no. I wanted to send a fun clip of the performance of K-pop dance, but I forgot to look it up. But that is essentially what they do. Imagine it would probably be something from, could be something from Red Velvet or ITZY or Stacy, because they all have 5 people. So, I'll roll some performance checks to determine how well this is, how good this is. Let's see. A natural 20 on 1.
Oh!
Wow.
I'm gonna say that's last for y'all.
She's gonna carry your crew.
What a queen.
Okay. A couple low rolls, but overall average was very high rolls. And also, even with the low rolls, their performances are all proficient, so it's pretty good.
There's like that one bitch who's like looking over and making sure she's doing the right steps.
It's like it's this very choreographed in sync dance as they're singing along, which is not easy to keep the level singing as they are moving very quickly. There's like one part where we'll say Sebastian misses a step, but it's very smooth and he goes back along with it as he stops. Although as the group stops, He does start crying because he missed a step, and some
Oh,
other members of the group go over and start to comfort him.
Kara just leans over to Nell and goes, I cry when people die. This guy's crying because he missed a step in a dance.
Meanwhile,
Well,
Vio's
somebody's
like, I
gotta follow
completely
this.
understand. This is a completely reasonable reaction. Because we can't all be good at everything first time. There's some things even I'm not good at, like... Anyway, there must be some things.
Theodomar claps him on the back hard. It's like, yeah, get a hold of yourself. You're fine.
Okay.
Well,
Ashriel is the Beyonce of the group.
Well, fortunately, I hope you like that, Hopefully that's suitable for the performances you've been missing out from.
Via, what do you think?
Yes, is it suitable?
Well, yes. It's definitely a very, very solid base from which to build when I am back here. I mean, we've got a. I mean, what was it we were doing? I can't even remember. We've got a couple of weeks, haven't we? We've got a couple of weeks. I can do a quick residency here. A couple of weeks.
We don't. I mean, like, you could, but really, it takes a snap of the fingers to arrive where we gotta go.
Okay. Well, yes, everyone just keep doing what you're doing. If I've learned anything in Brightwater, it's that even people in the most fortunate of circumstances tend to be deeply emotionally unstable. So make sure to use these performances to help people work through things, which I know you will. Even you, Ronaldo. Even
We could start working on that.
even though you're a human. Oh.
Ronaldo's like, there's a lot of things that can be done with dance. I'm sure I can get some emotions worked out through that.
Yes. Oh, bless her. They're so cute, aren't they? My parents are humans. And they don't, they can't help it.
Theodomar is like, actually, beads dance just to let others know where to find nectar, pollen, or like a new nest location. So, I mean, I'm sure it's something you can do.
That's very... I feel like if Asta was here, there'd be a lot of screaming at that. But yes. Beads, yes. Well...
I was gonna ask, is that true? To be stats?
It's more of a vibrate technically, but from my perspective, I think it's a lovely dance.
Okay.
See, you see, Nell, this is what it's like when you're a bard. You can get artistic inspiration anywhere.
Oh, God.
I'll take your word for that.
Lashriel walks over and just takes Vio in a hug. We miss you, but we get it too.
Oh, fine. We can do one more performance, and Nell can back us up. Yeah. Yeah.
Lashriel looks over with puppy dog eyes at the group. Just one.
Just one.
Come on, we have to do it while we can. Ronaldo's a human. She won't live very long.
Oh my God!
I live as long as humans do.
No, what are you...
Oh, well,
Me
no.
too.
We need to get these in while we can. Okay. So, my idea was that Vio would set the stage with lots of big spinning, hanging hearts with Andraste's face in them, lots of glitter, to be culturally
You're throwing out
sensitive.
major images to throw the stuff around, kind of thing.
There's
There's some of it that can be provided by the set, like scenery stuff that you'll have, but some of the more extravagant spectacles.
Andrastes.
I could fully believe Vio having this stuff already in his dressing room.
Can I justify using Mirage Arcane for this? Yeah. So we just use Mirage Arcane to set up a whole stage. It's just like a land of
What else are you using it for?
Where he exactly. it's how he imagines Andraste's homeland. So lots of purple trees, but lots of spinning hearts with Andraste in. They're very Culturally sensitive, so there will be some lyrics in Drow because they're very into their D-pop. Anyway, so yeah, there's lots
With
of
size.
choreography.
With the size of Mirage Arcana, I mean, really, the whole theater is in the inclusion of this
Yeah.
spell. So, are you changing the theme of the theater in any way to match the performance, like the chairs, the audience seats, the outside, the front of it? You know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all like Drow colours.
Everything's changing.
There's a roar from the crowd outside. Y'all can just barely hear. It's the magic takes.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get stomped on. They're gonna run in. Please, someone hold me.
So yeah, there's like the group. If anyone ever wanted to know what Chimdeki Shiro Kulgo Kakoshipo means, it's I don't want to spit, I want to gulp in Korean. Sorry, in Drow.
Oh, did you just subtly sing WAP? Is that what's happening?
Yeah. Anyway, that was that.
Over
Carry
Perfect
on.
Love by Luna.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's everything I needed. You can have an inspiration point for that. You really hit my favorites. You just gotta hit the biases with me.
So K-pop, got it.
K-pop.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, right at the end of that song, there's like a sound effect of like. So I just imagine that's them all grabbing Theo's butt at the end.
Kara's just
Well,
uncomfortable.
y'all do the thing where you all line up and do like a train thrusting motion. Like
Oh,
that thing.
Train.
Yeah.
Not us running a train.
Or, but with the
Like the
with the
time warp.
spanking as well on this side.
Yeah, Kara's just uncomfortably looking away, but then is always in the face of Andraste in the room, and is just like...
I mean, you don't gotta be that embarrassed. You fucks now.
I do want to see a performance check
Okay.
with
baby.
advantage. And you
with
can have,
disadvantage? No, I'm kidding, I'm not gonna say...
You can have a D6 of inspiration
Okay.
from one of
so,
your star team as well. I'm sure one of them is a part. At least a level.
Hunter really said, how high can I get this performance out of VO?
Mm-hmm.
D20 plus 1d6 plus 9. Oh, right.
All waiting in anticipation.
That's the 30.
You have
Just
advantage?
re-rolled a d20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
Yeah.
question mark roll?
Am I rolling?
Oh,
30.
okay, yeah,
There you go.
So, flowers are thrown at the stage. There's like there's a couple of pairs of pantaloons as well.
Oh my...
Yeah. Also
Yes.
around y'all in the seats of the theater, the crowd. It started with like everybody in their seats very talkative and excited for the show to start, immediately going quiet whenever the lights came down. But then about like halfway through the first performance, it transitioned from sitting excitedly to standing tall, trying to like huddle forward and ignoring the seats. Big giant crowd at the front, in front of the stage. But
Well, I can't see!
yeah, as the flowers and pantaloons are being thrown at the stage, as well as probably some, I imagine some like sealed love letters, not just to Vio, but to Team Star as well. Curtain comes down, and the crowd all collects the confetti that was thrown. They collect the little pamphlets that explain like the performance, what was going on, and all rush out of the theater.
What the fuck just happened?
All lively here.
I mean, it is now. You know, I heard that strumming in the background. All of the hip thrusts really wouldn't have been that popping if you hadn't been that good now. Thank you very
I
much.
don't even think he... Okay.
Right then. Team huddle.
Which team?
Which team? Yeah, what
Yes,
team are you addressing?
Yes. I feel I do feel much better knowing that the fort is very much being held down. Here I'll be out in the world, accompanying everyone, seeing the Prince of
Fools.
Tools. Thank you.
Oh,
And yes, I just wanted to go around to everyone and say, Sebastian, never lose your inner softness, my little durian berry. I'm looking forward to reading. Looking forward to reading. Stop it! You set me off. I'm looking forward to reading your next publication, Theodemar. Always so joyful. I'm gonna do a little waggle dance for you there. That's a bee thing, isn't it? I don't know. I grew up in a castle.
You know, technically, we're all of us together are like a team of bees, because the bees actually have 5 eyes. So like, y'all are one bee and we're another bee.
Oh,
Yeah.
isn't that nice?
Just a team of bees.
Well, I'll be sure to remember that. I'm buzzing. Well,
Oh, I gotta write those down. 1 second.
Theo just looks back at the group and is just because, yeah. Or Brett,
Brett.
you. Brett, Aubrette. Always so poised, so elegant. You remind me of someone. Can't put my finger on it. I'm sure we'll get to know each other better at some point. And little Ronaldo. Oh, like Tiny Tim from a story. Very, very well done on the choreography. It was bordering on obscene, which I think the crowd liked.
Yeah, I know, it was kind of like last minute, the performance idea that you had come up with, but I think it worked out pretty well. Could I, before you leave, I just wanted to maybe see if I could, like, pull you aside.
Oh, well, talk amongst yourselves, everyone.
I would like to
You
cast
know, Winona.
She is dancing her heart out on the dance floor still.
oh,
in Brightwater.
What dance floor? You're in the theater.
you're in the
On
theater.
the stage.
Yeah. Well, wherever she
Backstage.
has been dancing, she has still danced. She has not stopped.
Okay. Winona, if you want, or Brett is something of an expert on elven history. I think you two should link up. Yes, Ronaldo. Perhaps over here by the flower baskets.
What was his name?
She moves over and sits down. Her name was Aubrette.
Brett. Winona will finally stop kind of dancing, sweat just pouring from her body. I'll cast Warding Winds to kind of like dry myself off real quick. And then walk over and introduce myself.
Okay, we'll do Vio and Ronaldo, and then
Yeah.
go
Yeah,
over
that's
to that
perfect.
conversation. So Ronaldo sits down and waits for Vio coming over. As she speed walked over there before you. It's kind of like, as you sit, she's like looking around, seeing if anybody's not too close, and then over to you. I was just wondering, maybe like, if you knew, maybe if Ingrid had any like favorite flowers or favorite colors
Oh my
or
god.
anything like that.
Oh.
Yeah, we've just been like, we've been dance. Well, I've been helping the group with the dancing and everything, and while she's been setting up, she's kind of like been interested. She's like partaken in a few, and I'm just like, I feel like I could get something if I just had something to go on.
Oh, right. Well, you see, I really do need to catch up with her briefly while I'm in the city, because back when we lived together, as slaves in a castle, she was always all about. She loved armor, and she was always in the blacksmithy. She wasn't meant to be. She was meant to be, a maid and tending to ladies' things, but yeah, she's always been quite a sturdy, solid girl. Let's say that. So, as for favourite colours, she quite
Favorite
likes
anything, really. If you could think of anything.
Beige.
beige. I know she's quite a fan of like a cerise, like a deep reddy pink.
Okay.
I think that's her Sune blood coming out, personally. She was always a fan of a nice dauphinoise potato. And well, yes, anything. I'm sure if you were to give her a nice big
Is that a Glenn
warhammer.
specialty?
If you talk to Theodemar,
Well, I could ask the. Yeah, I was gonna ask him.
Yes,
She writes it down
yes.
in this little
Yes.
scroll she's pulled out.
Yes, but just remember, any honey quantities he gives you, maybe divide it in 4. But most of all, I think she'd just appreciate a great big fuck off warhammer.
I could start looking for that. Like elves, they don't have a lot of stuff like that, but I'm sure I can find somebody around here. Maybe a traveling merchant. I'll keep an eye out, though. Thank you, Vio.
Okay.
She's writing it all down very quickly.
No problem. And he like ruffles her hair. And you keep doing those things that humans love, like eating bread and sleeping 8 hours.
You also sleep 8 hours, but oh my god.
Just, thank you, Vio. And then she... I don't know where this came from. She kisses her hand and puts it on her butt and goes... and then walks off.
Oh.
I did that. I did that to her. I'm a good father. So he's going to head back to the group.
So, when I know you've walked over, Brett is kind of... she's being nice, but there is a slight kind of looking down her nose. She's like, well, thank you. My name is Brett. From the... One second. From the Evithrea line.
Pleased to meet your acquaintance, Albert.
Wait.
My name is...
No, keep going.
Otherwise?
Vio said you had interest in Elven history?
Yes, I do actually. I was wondering if there's any history regarding the man Hirtsam. Any stories of...
Isn't that an archfey?
Aye, it is.
That's right. I mean, the elves have always had a bit of a connection with the Fae. We just have a bit more closeness to their naturalness and their kind of closeness to magic. And obviously there's some ancestry there as well, of course. There's not a lot of, like, specific instances of them kind of, I guess, making deals together or doing any kind of work together. He's a bit more connected to the satyrs, is what I've heard, I believe. But there was, I think, I don't know too much about it because it happened in the Feywild. It's not particularly my strong suit. But there was an Eladrin city, I believe, that had, it's not around any longer. Hirtsam, I guess, had pulled kind of a group of pranks on the city. And when I say pranks, and if you've heard, he's a bit savage and wild with his pranks, so the city couldn't really withstand them. From what I know, I believe he has some kind of issue with civilization. But that's about all I know about him.
Do you happen to know of any major cities that reside in the Feywild?
I believe. Lashriel had told me about a little bit. There's. Oh, 1 second. Kind of around her, she had said there was the Brokenstone Vale between the Winter Court and the Spring Court. It's kind of like not necessarily a city, but kind of a populated valley. I think she said it was connected to lycanthropes. Um,
Winona looks it now.
there's. Let's see. I've heard of an elven city named Evermeet. I believe it's on an island out somewhere in the Feywild.
Water.
Well, I think the difficulty with it is it's in the trackless sea, but it's not necessarily easy to find either. I've heard it moves. Yes. There's the small city of Carador, an elven city. What else? What else? Sen of the S.
I remember a long time ago we had heard about a city named Sendrian.
Let's see.
Oh my god, I can't believe I remember that.
I think I had heard of it. It was like a old Eladrin city. I guess I had known of it being connected to here in the material plane. I didn't realize that there was. I mean, I guess I had heard rumors that it was connected to the Feywild, but it happened so long ago, I just wasn't really sure.
From what I believe I remember, it also moves kind of like that island. I think that's what helped me remember.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm glad I could help.
Thank you.
There is still New Sharandar. It's more on the north side of Aranade, closer to where that portal is to the Feywild. I believe the city is connected to the Feywild as well, and it's primarily elves and Eladrin. Uh, I think there's a portal, a small portal, to be used by them as well.
And you said this was north of Aronaday?
Yes, quite a far travel. It's on the, northern side of this continent.
Well, Winona kind of like smiles a little bit, wipes the tears away that have still not stopped kind of falling from her, even though she's not like sad. Um,
Albrecht is
she
all too used to it with Sebastian, always crying.
Wow.
fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, well, thank you so much for your time, love. And then she's gonna like skittle back over to the group.
She sits back on the side of the stage and pulls out a little hand mirror that she's like taking care of herself with.
Did it help? That's asking
Yeah.
Winona. Yeah? Yeah.
Winona's smiling at now. And not like staring at him directly, but she's like smiling, like with a little smirk on her face, and she's like kind of like glancing at him, just waiting.
You'll hear the sound of like a wooden door slamming, and boot stomps coming from down one of the aisles of the theater. And turning around, you'll see Ingrid, very messy hair, hasn't really been put up. Not wearing her armor, doesn't have her spear currently. She's just kind of in some casual clothes. It's like, I mean, I guess y'all were just gonna let the show wake me up instead of anybody.
Oh,
else.
shit!
And Ronaldo just jumps up and he's like, "I'm so sorry. We just got like so caught up, and we just got so excited when we saw Vio come. We just immediately jumped on the performance." And she's like, "It's fine, Ronaldo. You don't have to apologize." But Vio, and she holds out her arms towards you.
Oh, there's my little ragamuffin. Come here. Oh, ow!
She picks you up and spins you around very easily.
Yep. He just kind of like looks. Once he's put down, he just looks over at Ronaldo and raises an eyebrow, like you're going to be snapped like a twig. But if that's what you want, that's fine.
When you look at Ronaldo, you can see her like looking up at Ingrid dreamily, like a bit of a blush and some like red and pink kind of aura floating around her.
So, sis, I gather you've been getting involved, which is wonderful.
Yeah, didn't have much else to do. Not a lot of opportunities for fighting and sport here in the Elven City, but it's been fun.
Yeah, I can imagine you've been looking for a challenge. I know Ronaldo was very interested in talking to you about integrating some more kind of like martial arts type things into the show, maybe getting you doing some flips, maybe in some costumes similar to mine, that kind of thing.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, really, Ronaldo?" And Ronaldo's like, yeah, that would actually, I think, be perfect for that. We had that fight scene. I was thinking it could be more like a dance with, fighting-based choreography instead of just a plain fight scene. Might be more interesting. Just like, maybe see what I can do.
You could just hold a good old-fashioned fight as the pre-show and maybe, get some new clientele in here. Just throw that out there.
She looks at Vio. She's like, how would you feel about that?
So what, Nell? You mean actual, real fisticuffs? Like...
Yeah, like Ingrid will get like the thing that she likes. You get a new baseline clientele. Maybe introduce them to your form of artistic expression.
Oh. Trick the Mask for Mask crowd in with some punching, and then they sit through a 4-hour musical. Yeah. Well,
no guarantee they'll stay for that part, but you got their money already, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and we lock the doors once the performance starts. So, Ingrid, we've always had different tastes, but is that the sort of thing you want? Actually beating people up?
I guess I wouldn't mind it. We could try it.
It'd be more interesting to me.
See if it works with the elven crowd or not. I think we could get a small group going.
Yes. Let's... obviously, the focus must be on artistic purity and emotional sincerity and creation and art and beauty. But, if your version of beauty, dear sister, is giving people black eyes, then how can I say no?
Yeah, she's kind of looking at the seats of the audience and kind of like, I think if we took out like these 5x5 seats here in the front, we could make like a little pit for this pre-show thing, and then it could be like quickly transformable into a stage in the center of the audience.
And if it makes you feel any better, Vio, look at it this way. Like, me and you both know from experience, we can't do what both your sister and Kara can do. That's an art form of its own.
Renata's like, yeah, totally. Just still staring dreamily at Ingrid.
Vio's about to do a snappy comeback and then looks down at his rapier that he'd completely forgotten he was wearing. He's like, well, actually, that... Yeah, that's a pretty good point. Well, there we go. Fighting and singing, the two genders will be represented.
All of Team Star.
That's it.
Laughs
That's the
heartily at
one. Or Brett.
I just realized
it's just popped into my head. Oh no, you go first.
with Lashriel, it's not Team Star, it's Team L Star.
Oh my
Like the
god.
L-Star.
Like the gun. Yep.
Yeah.
Team L pussies.
Oh, pussies.
Oh,
Okay,
pussy.
going on to what you were saying.
Star. I was just trying to think if there's a word with STARLV. I'll have to put it into dictionary.com. I just thought, it's just popped into my head, or Brett, who you remind me of. You might have met her. Deep voice, indeterminate accent. Pretty, but in a disturbing way.
Oh,
Agatha, I think she stayed here for a while.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Interesting. She's elven, but also not elven in a very funny way. Looking over at Ronalda, it's like, there was some interesting conversations. At least, definitely added a different atmosphere, I'll say, to our little theater troupe. Oh,
Oh,
is that me? Oh,
no, it's Vio.
No. It's me.
Typing.
I'm peeing real quick.
What a shower.
You- Shut up!
Oh. It's about time. Damn. I'm just kidding.
I was sitting here trying to remember. I was like, does he know what happened? And I was like, no, he doesn't.
You know what?
I forgot what I was saying. Oh, was it back?
Theo nods politely while his brain resets. Chio.
Chio hasn't heard of the chat.
Hunter, what was the thing about... Oh, his internet's back. Yes, nice. I'm gonna message you instead.
Yes, or Brett, I agree completely with whatever it is you just said.
She had said that Agatha was very interesting and added a different atmosphere to the theater troupe. And from Aubrette's perspective, she caught on quickly to the fact that she was like a half elf and had that connection to elven ancestry. But as far as like personality, she just didn't feel very much like an elf to Aubrette.
Okay. Okay, so Via's going to be like, yeah. Well, I think it's always good for people like that to make as many friends as possible to try and, stop her being so, I'm scary, but I don't realise it. Ugh. Anyway, everyone, are we good to go? Nell, did you want to do a quick little solo, or maybe a little duet with Winona?
At this point, Kara's kind of hovering more towards the door, arms crossed.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm right there with Sarah.
okay, I see. Right. Well, my darlings, whether you happen to be human or elf, above all else, believe in yourself.
Well, are your parents here? Aren't you going to see them?
Oh, actually, yes, Ingy, where are Mummy and Popsicle?
Still up in the theater apartment.
He was here originally
Relaxing
to see.
before tonight's show.
He was here originally to see his parents.
Well, there's been a whole K-pop number since
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Okay, I think let's just say Vio goes upstairs with Ingarith and they have some family time. We don't have to roleplay it, so it's
Yeah.
not too much time.
They do send you out. Your mother insists that you take a basket of little pastries that she's made.
Adorable.
Okay.
Vio. Wait,
Yeah? Do you want one?
never mind.
I do. Are they good?
Oh yeah. Yum, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take
Glank's specialty.
Oh wait, did your mom make these?
Yeah, she did.
I just going.
Yeah. Yeah. Calanthe knows what she's doing
Your
in the
mom
kitchen.
has amazing cooking. I
Who do
remember
you
when she was
suppose-
at the tower. Huh?
Who do you suppose is the goodest god? Wait, no. Sorry, that was it just sounded.
That
weird
was
to say.
so first off, random sudden statement from you. Thank you, Winona. Second of all,
I imagine Winona's just been sitting off to the side, quietly crying.
yeah, who's like the most good out of the like gods or us gods?
The gods.
I mean, I guess
Sune?
Sune. Eh?
Hey!
We both got on the same page as far as like I could think of ones we know.
I suppose that would be a good plan B.
Plan B.
What's plan
You can also make a religion check just to know off the top of your
Well,
head about.
I think Ayun might actually be a good idea for this.
What did we? You're
Just
speaking of
questions in my head.
well,
Care to let us
Well,
in?
Type
so
of
we know
questions?
What's going on?
I'm wondering about that lich that came to speak to me,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not interested in becoming one, but I'm just curious to know more about them. Why they became the way they became, and if there's any way to not, I don't know.
So you are interested in a. You can say that you're interested because I can tell in your face that something's sparking that I'm not understanding fully. But like,
I'm not finna delve into something that I didn't understand completely.
but yeah, we can.
We both know what little push it will take me though. And she like narrows her eyes at you with the attitude that you've been giving her.
She just goes quiet. Sorry.
Just wanting to say I want to understand.
More about this person in particular, or what he is?
I want to know if you could become a good one.
Ah, there we go.
But I mean, I didn't want to go around killing a bunch of people because that's no way. I was wondering about saving people. I don't know if it would even be the same thing, but that's just why I want to know, like,
Well, I mean, this is all about circumventing death. Cloud, is this something you've touched on at all?
I mean, if we continue on our paths, the further we go, then she like kind of glances around. I think issues like that might not be in front of us. Like I said, I just want to know. Because everyone's so after trying to get immortality and they're always wanting to be evil. But is it because there's no way to find out that if there's a good way? Would they then choose that? Would future people who want eternal life choose to be good instead, if that path was available?
That about halfway made sense to me.
I mean, we've all got mortal people who are dear to us. Maybe this could be an option that would allow us to, keep them.
Oh god, I can't. I don't know if I can ask that of them. Like, isn't that selfish in a sense? Like, I've thought of many different options, with keeping Wuxi around, but I mean, that also is me telling him, like, he could never go see his mother again. And, like, if his father passes, like, that's it. I don't know. I feel like I'm keeping him from that.
Winona's gonna take your hand and be like, didn't you just talk to your master?
I did, but, like,
Maybe there's always a way.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of different. I, like, get it. There is always a way, but, like, I don't know. I would rather be with him than just say hi.
Wait, I don't understand what you mean by that part.
But, like, I'm saying, because you were like, oh, well, you could just, like, see the people who are dead. I'm like, yeah, I guess, but, like, it's different, like, just being with them in death than just popping in for a hi, like what we
So
did.
are you saying what I think you are? Would
I
you
don't
choose a life with Wuxi?
I don't know. Um, it's another one of my many bouncing thoughts in my head of just I have no fucking idea. um, can we move on? I don't want to have everyone keep staring at me awkwardly. I'd like to move on.
Yeah. So, I had an idea to, I don't know. I think I need to think about it some more, but perhaps we could head over to, was it the spring court or the summer court? I think it was the spring court.
Spring for. Oh, are we talking to him?
He
Or are
said
we
to go
doing
to the
something?
summer core if
Yeah,
that's
the
what you're asking.
summer. That's why I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to go.
Yeah.
We have to go to the summer court. Are you able to willy-nilly TP us there? I mean, I don't know if it's helpful, but I still got some of these fucking cherry blossom petals from that tree in the what's that city? I don't remember the name. Austin's there right now with Chestnut. Nobody knows the name. God damn it.
You didn't give us a chance to answer.
I mean, Winona remembers that arena she fought in very well.
Yeah, I didn't know if that would be like the safe place to try and TP to, and then from there try and wander off because he's not going to visit us there
I don't think it works like that. I think I have to,
randomly. Poof.
yeah, unless I know a specific teleportation.
Okay, well, just in case I get poofed into a rock and then just die, can we do small few things first before we go?
Okay.
One that, like, I'm putting up into y'all's hands because I don't know if it's a stupid idea or not, or if it's even worth the time. I'm slightly curious to see if anything was left behind at the foundation when they left. The you-know-who.
I think that's a grand idea, love.
Really? Sorry, I'm not used to people like her. I'm sorry. I'm not used to people agreeing with me.
I didn't think I'd get this
I didn't think I'd get this far.
Not at all.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all are down for it, I mean, we could check it out, see if we could hopefully sneak in, look around, get out, and like. I mean, it's not like we're getting in his way, we're just snooping for some things. I don't know, maybe I'll find some stuff too about the grimoire too. Which, if afterwards, I'd like to stop at Skullman's for a sec. Sorry, I have a lot of things on my mind.
Speaking of grimoire, Has it done anything for you yet?
No, I mean, she like pulls it out. I mean, again, I opened it. It's blank. I mean, I'm wondering maybe, there was this. Nell would know. Vio actually, I think, might know, but Nell definitely would know. Remember that one really weird elven guy in Scholomance who kind of had some weird like inkling about our like items? Really odd guy. Kind of like felt really uncomfortable. Read us like a book.
Winona's pulling a few things out of her bag.
I
Your
don't.
time with Andraste would help you recognize that she's pulling out the components to do an identify ritual.
Oh, you're gonna identify it?
If I'm correct.
I mean, maybe, but it might still just tell you it's a grimoire. I mean, I thought about trying to do it detect magic if there is any magic sense left in it, but...
I mean, you could do that as well.
But, I mean, if this doesn't give us any answers, I wonder if that guy with that weird fucking voodoo shit can maybe pinpoint something.
I think that's also a good idea.
Okay, so I guess I put the book.
Damn it, I was hoping for another... Really?
Oh, you wanted another really? I'm absorbing every single, yeah, that's a really good idea.
Okay, so are you gonna do the detect magic before you hand it to me?
Yeah, I'll do the detect magic now.
Okay.
I'll like put it down. I'll be like, if there's a little table, if not, I'm just gonna plop it on the floor. And then I'll do it with the wand.
Legendary item just plopped on the floor.
So,
It's pretty fine.
pulling out the book again. It's been a while since we discussed. Obviously, there's this kind of like crystalline eye, or not right now, 'cause it's like a closed eyelid right now on the center. But around the edges, there's like silver plating around the leather. It's 3 inches thick, 8 inches wide, 12 inches long. Very, very big, hefty spellbook. You reach out.
Kara moving the book around. It's like, Jesus, fucking frail ass Andraste was carrying this thing around. It's like a goddamn weight.
3 pounds.
It floated by him.
Oh, it floated! It did float! It did! He said, fuck that!
This light aura kind of creates a screen over Kara's eyes as she is looking out. You see the magic present on everybody's bodies, and just kind of in the theater in general right now with the Mirage Arcana coding everything.
God.
Kind of looking at the book, you see a very, very faint, almost like a kind of what's the word? A better word for blocked off. Almost like there's some kind of like a buffer between the magic inside this book, as if it's kind of like hidden away inside of it.
It's locked. Okay.
It's not very powerful, but you do sense some magic within it.
There is something there, but I don't know. Maybe it's like locked or something? I don't...
Does anyone have a dispel magic?
Yes.
Would you give it a sneeze?
A sneeze.
Vio, I don't think has ever used this before, so just gives the book a good slap and does dispel magic.
You have to roll a d20 plus your charisma.
Okay.
Slaps it. I'm gonna guide you.
Oh, and that's a D4?
Yes. I'm...
17?
Hold on. I'm not sure. It's at 11. I think it could be higher. I'm gonna make you roll it again.
Okay.
I'm like, do I? I'm like, a 17's not bad, but I also feel like if this is the Seam's doing, it's got to be in the 20s. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Well, Hunter did say it wasn't that powerful, so maybe not.
Okay. So.
We'll find out.
We just murdered Adrezus.
Traces goes.
You take some of your magical energy as you whistle a short tune, and put your palm onto the book. Your energy spreads out, kind of. What's the word? Dispersing almost this kind of like screen that cracks away over the book. And then like 6 seconds later it just like looks the same. The energy kind of fades and it just looks like the book again. You don't know if there's any big difference that's happened.
Well, I mean, like, hold on. How long does detect magic last?
10 minutes?
So, like, yeah. So, would I be able to know if anything changed?
You see this flash of. It's like this almost like weird transparent wave of energy that goes across the book as you watch the dispel magic and go onto it. After waiting a couple seconds, you see that kind of weak magical aura inside the book again. It doesn't seem like it's been affected really.
No, it didn't work. Okay. I mean, I guess you could try the identify. I don't know. It might give answers.
Okay, wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Maybe a remove curse.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, I don't even
Well,
know,
I mean, you
but
can give
I'll
that a
wait.
try. It'll take me about 10 minutes, love.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess I'll give it a try. I'll, like, pick it back up in my hands again. She's
It was
just...
divine anyway, so.
Yeah, she's just under her breath, she's just like, please, please. And tries remove curse.
Make a d20 plus dexterity.
D24?
Yeah.
We never meditated, right? No, I'm looking. No.
Can't remember.
It would have been in the recap.
Guidance! Fuck you! What is with the... I'm rolling again. Fuck this shit. Sure, I'll burn through all my rolls now. Sure, I'll still roll fucking garbage on my second roll. 17.
Okay. You put this magic on it. You do see a slight black smoke kind of steam out from the pages.
You son
after you
of
do
a
that.
bitch.
But then re-identifying and focusing again with the detect magic. It hasn't affected this weak kind of magical aura that the book currently has.
The fuck came off of it? The fuck was that? What just happened? What did I do? I broke him! Andreas! She starts knocking on the book. What did I do?
Did you say 10 minutes because you were going to try to do ritual casting?
Yeah.
So that is actually not something sorcerers can do.
Oh.
Oh, really?
It's like, only certain classes can ritually cast. Mm-hmm. It's like Wizard has it specifically written in. Oh, Bard
okay,
does have it though. So you can do it through that.
I did well because
That's
her subclass allowed her to pick spells from a different class, so I thought that's why I was just able to do that.
Yeah, those two don't affect each other, but it does say ritual casting on the Bard.
Okay, it's fine. I can
part,
just
so.
I can just cast it as a normal.
Well,
Oh,
he's-
never mind. I
he's saying
understand.
you're a
I'm
bard.
sorry.
I just said,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I caught up. The Bard is why I picked that.
He is so many conversations back.
I know.
In the minute while that's happening, you begin focusing your magic on this pearl and kind of rubbing it around the sides of the book and on top of the book. And then as you take it and kind of almost like stick your owl feather, like the quill, into the pearl. You pull it back out, and it starts to kind of write out these symbols that you can understand as the spell is being cast. That passes this information to you. You can identify that this is, a very powerful magic item that was specifically can only be attuned to by wizards. Like no other magic classes can connect to it like wizards can. It is kind of almost, some things are still coming across like very vague. Like it's not giving you specifics like it would about any old magic item. Perhaps like the power behind it is kind of what's causing this. You can just sense this infinite number of pages, kind of like this endless tome within the leather plates. You do sense a handful of spells that are already like written in the book and are able to like identify what some of those are. In the casting time, you don't get every single thing 'cause there's a lot stuffed in there, but just with the book itself, there's like teleport, glyph of warding, blight, create undead, control weather. Those are all kind of popping out to you. You can feel that there are these like levels to the item and almost like kind of barriers of power. When you are sensing this with the identify, you only feel through about one kind of layer of power, almost like this dormant energy in it. You don't sense any other magical abilities. For instance, like it, in our terms, it being awakened or exalted, it's just said dormant currently. That's kind of what you were able to gear from it.
I'd say just put it back in your bag for now, love. There's nothing we can do about it for now.
Well, something happened, but I mean, I guess we could still ask that guy. Maybe
Did
he'll
anybody
know.
try writing in it? How Andraste used to do?
Well, isn't his always like magical writing? Am I gonna fuck something up if I just do like quill and ink?
I'll do it.
Winona's never seen it, so I can't say anything.
Yeah.
Can I remember? Can I? Do I remember?
You can make an intelligence check.
Oh Lord.
That's what memory is. Memory is intelligence.
Okay. I'm going to guide myself. Please let me embrace Andraste. Ah!
You remember when he was writing in the book, he was writing to Atuna. So, if Andraste's not connected to it, if Atuna's not connected to it,
Then that's
you don't
it.
think that there's anything that could be... You can still try. You don't think there's any harm that could come from it, but you
Well,
don't know if anything would actually happen.
Well, I thought there was a time that Adrazus like wrote back to him in the book. Early.
I think you would have known a little bit about that, but I think with a 25 intelligence, I'm going to say that's also, in that case, Andraste was connected to it. And it was something special about Andraste's connection, not just the book itself.
I feel. Watch. The answer at this point is just he needs to attune to it again.
That's what I was afraid of
Oh
the
my
whole time.
fucking god.
Well, okay, but some black fucking oozy fog shit happened when I did that remove curse. So I think that fucking bastard was like, "Oh, you're gonna get the book back? Try this on for size." Like, fucking. Yeah.
What was that?
Kiss my ass, that theme. Okay, well, I'm putting it back for now. I still want to go to the foundation.
Experimentation good.
Yay! Wait till the thing!
So y'all are...
Uh-oh.
To Ashen and lower?
You're
We're-
in optional.
We're in
Good job.
Oh
optional.
yeah, I'm sorry.
To the foundation.
visited the theater, Vio's talked to family. Is that all we had to do here?
The, can, can we check out the Okay.
Carl wants to go to the Devon Foundation.
Oh yeah, we were gonna go.
I think you meant other than that, right?
Yeah,
I know.
Before
Oh.
we leave the theater, is there anything else we needed to do?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Before we go, I was just going to ask, as we're going to the Fae, the Summer Court, do you think we need an Eladrin with us, just in case?
Does she? Well, I thought she's only seen the Winter Court, so she's not going to give much guidance, right?
Yeah, she has really only seen the Winter Court, and y'all were in the Summer Court already. You were in the capital city. Y'all just don't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
Or at least everybody so far has said they don't remember it.
I haven't written in the book, but I also.
Can I make an intelligence check?
Oh,
to see
Brett
if I
said it
remember
earlier. It was one of the ones she said.
I just roleplay it as Kara doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
You can make a specific nature check if anybody wants to. I'll try to remember.
Not great.
A 3.
It's nature.
Winona can roll with advantage, I'm gonna say.
I got 15 total.
I have 0.
It was a 10 to remember this. Oh, Vio does not remember. Everybody else remembers that it was named Senelius.
There you go.
Senelius.
Write it down in your notes.
Yes.
It's spelled like this.
You Senelius.
What'd you call me?
So, do y'all want to talk about anything as y'all walk over to the academic district, or
yes.
or are we just skipping across to?
No, well, Kara does have something she's gonna bring up.
Okay.
It's like it's probably
you
like
are walking through city streets of the merchant district currently, so it's somewhat busy.
Hunter's way of saying you might not be noticed if you talk God talk. But no, that wasn't what I was gonna say. Kara.
That's not how I took that.
That,
That
Can be
is
interpreted
absolutely
different
not
ways.
how I took that.
what?
Oh my god.
It also means people could hear you having conversation.
Oh.
Easily
There's a lot of people
eavesdrop
around
without
you.
being
Yeah.
noticed.
But your point is also a good point that everybody's doing their own thing and kind of rushing around. That
Could be either
I
or.
think it could be taken either way. Yeah.
Got it. Well, no, I wasn't gonna get into that type of conversation, anyways. Kara turns to Vio and she goes, "Hey, Vio."
It's a perfect love.
Hey. I got a question.
I may have
Do
an
you-
answer.
Do you want to travel with us anymore? I don't know. I kind of got a vibe. Like, you asked a few times to stay, and I mean, you seemed really happy in Brightwater, and I'm not sure what you're thinking.
I mean, I certainly feel I have a duty to the group to travel with you. And obviously it's important, not just for me, but for all of existence, that I become worthy enough to ascend to the rank of God of all emotion. That's going to be great for everyone.
I mean,
especially
well, yeah.
people like Cloud, who are emotionally blocked.
Oh, right.
But,
right.
I don't know. I mean,
My heart perception said, I can hear you.
I mean, like, besides the whole duty and God thing, like, would you just want to keep traveling with us, or?
I mean, I'll be honest. Traveling. Everyone's so powerful. Everyone's really grown into. I mean, look what you can do. You can control fate essentially, and then there's Cloud, power over life and death, and I don't know if I'm that much use anymore in the field.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I've been down your road many a times. I actually thought that I was the useless one compared to everybody else, because I mean, you guys can all do crazy magic shit, you know, and like mine's so like it sometimes works and doesn't. But I mean, Theo, it's not about like you and your power and your healing, you know. It's just it's about like, I don't know, just being here with us. You know, I like having you around, and I know I don't say that often, but I like just having you around.
Thank you. I would like to hear that a lot more from everybody else. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. Oh shit! You can hear me. Thank you. That is very nice. That is very nice. I think I've just been a bit discombobulated from this whole thing of my husband would rather be in a coma than spend time with me, and stuff like that. So I think I've just been a bit all over the place, but it's fine. We'll go and fight Timmy O'Toole or whatever his name was, and I will.
I mean,
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
I mean, in a sense, oddly enough, we're both kind of on the same page. I'm a little confused and frustrated at Andraste, but I don't know. He said something about some self-discovery type garbage. I don't know, but I mean, garbage. But I mean, no, seriously, if you want to like talk anytime or something, like I think we both kind of feel the same.
I mean, what about you? You've got Wuxi. Are you feeling maybe you want to start putting down roots somewhere?
I mean, it was a conversation that had come up while we were in Brightwater, but I mean, my head is so jumbled as to what I want, because obviously it's like on the 10th I'm supposed to lead the monks at the monastery, but I also want this life with Wuxi, but I also have this god power that I don't know what to do with. So a lot of it is I'm just taking one step at a time, and I'm not sure where it's taking me. It's like I'm hoping something clicks one day. I don't know what I'm waiting for.
Well, he like takes her hand. He's like, should we try and find that click together?
She squeezes it. She's like, yeah, I would like that.
Yes. And I mean, I can never be fully, I could never work fully remote in Brightwater, because I mean, you've seen how much people need me in this, even just in this city. What would happen? The whole economy would collapse.
Exactly. Yep.
Throw themselves off the roof. You didn't hear my little ditty.
There was a lot of people who really...
He's probably going to have to get a place here as well. There was a lot of people,
No.
He just says
oh shit, he can hear me as well.
They're literally right next to
first, but then you got all like into what you were saying, and your volume came up, so now I can't guess.
I mean, like literally, Cloud is walking directly next to me. Like there is no.
If you ever want to dig deep and learn to cry, Cloud, you know you only have to speak. You don't even have to speak.
I literally cried.
I mean, he did cry.
You just have to.
Like literally, like what?
well, Scott technically wasn't here for that. It was.
You weren't here for that.
Vio was there, but Scott wasn't. Cloud cried when Kara died. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's all right then. He slow blinks at Cloud.
I just pat Cloud. I'm like, we love you, bud.
Okay.
I'm just glad it's not me anymore.
No, come back. Let's bother you now. Come.
So, heading into the academic district. How are y'all attempting to find this foundation? It's a big district.
There's no like just really big building standing out. That's like, yep, that's probably it. Like.
Well, the whole district is like open, like fields of grass and gardens, spaced out with a couple of buildings dotted here and there. So there's a couple of large buildings or little like enclosed areas.
Winona's just gonna walk up to the first person.
No! And Kara quickly pulls Winona back. Are you crazy?
I was literally going to suggest the same thing.
Like, oh my.
With that. I
Fine, go
wasn't going
ahead.
to walk up as us. I was going to suggest me, Vio, Winona, disguise self, make ourselves look like academics,
There you go.
and then go ask.
Okay, where are you gonna do the disguise stuff? Because like I said, it's a pretty open
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
We need to find like an alley or something, or just somewhere to step off.
I
I
guess
guess-
make a
Imagine-
perception check.
Somebody
Oh,
find.
yeah. I'll put the
No,
goggles
really
on.
said, I don't want to do it. You. You got this, Vio.
There we
You
go.
got
And Annex with the advantage because
Yep.
she's got the goggles on.
Still got the goggles.
Oh, okay, so 28.
Y'all are all able to see areas that you could do. Via was just able to find the best one for using it as like a little hiding spot from prying eyes. There's like a small area that has its own garden, but it has another small walled off area inside, like a little hedged in romantic spot.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a romantic spot.
Romantic spot, you say?
Okay.
All right.
We
so
go over there.
Who's doing what?
I have a
No,
disguise self.
Yeah, I was gonna use Mask of Many Faces, but I was gonna say the last academic I think Nell can remember was when we were in the Fae at that one, like, scholarly place. So whatever that professor that me and Kara ended up talking to, I'm gonna make myself look like them.
Okay.
It's okay, guys. I could also do that. We remember. No, I'll just do it subconsciously. I just.
That's why you'll stay in here.
Well, you don't like talking to people.
No, I don't.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then I guess I'll wait on them, see what they do first.
Well, to increase his understanding and sensitivity to humans, Vio's just going to turn into a little human lady with glasses.
I hate you.
Wow. Yeah, Cara's just gonna do it anyways.
So I think everybody's done a disguise self, except I haven't heard anything from Cloud.
I mean, I don't really have.
Yeah.
If
If you're doing anything in particular.
She's wearing
I'm
a
just gonna sit here, I guess. I'm just gonna
You stay with Kara.
let you
Oh.
guys do your thing.
Are you
Nell, I'm
wait,
going to be
Kara?
doing some.
I don't know. I wasted a spell. I'm a gnome man. Fucking.
Oh, you did use it?
Yeah, I did, but it's fine. I'll sit here with
I
Cloud.
don't think it changes your gender.
Oh,
There's this.
there you go.
Disguise self?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change your gender.
Do what you want, babes.
It's just size that matters. That's all.
I mean, you're not literally changing. It's just like you're changing your
Appearance of your
illusory
gender.
appearance that goes around you. Yeah. But she's still Kara under the illusion.
She's
Nell, what part of the world are you from? What's it called?
Does it matter?
Yeah, I need a backstory. What's your part of the world called?
Well, we met this guy in the Fae.
Where are you from?
Entered of the same place you're from.
No, not the planet. I mean, like the town.
The okay. I said the country is named Enterda.
Oh, the country. Okay.
Yeah.
It really takes it.
Ironade is the...
Oh, I see. Right. Anyway. I just feel like I need to do a bit of voice work with this one. She's gonna sound like this.
Yeah, I'll just be here from Senalius.
Okay. You can be from Glent's and you can do my voice and I'll do yours.
Oh my god, somebody just go ask.
Just go.
Okay.
Winona walks up to the first person she sees.
Make a persuasion check. I guess with advantage until we're going up as a group.
With a D12 bardic inspiration.
Oh my god.
my god.
Oh my
Can you
god.
Oh my
You
god.
can't stack inspirations, I don't think.
No.
There's so many people who can inspire people in this group now. I can't.
D12.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
You rolled a 3 though on the D12. That
I
sucks.
This person is able to give distinct instructions, like head down the street, turn left, then take the second right, and then it'll be this building that is shaped, giant square shape.
She had
yeah.
a great intelligence check.
Also not somebody that is like struck by the strangeness of this group in front of them. They appear to be worried about their own thing, and they just kind of rush off without really being curious. So you go back, get Cloud, and you are able to walk over to following her instructions. You see this building that like there's some chains around the door handles. There's a piece of parchment you can see on the door. The windows that are kind of here on the bottom floor are boarded up. Everything looks a bit dusty. It hasn't really been used recently.
Okay, like the front. Well, you said like front chained, but like chained with a lock, or just chained?
Chained with a lock.
Got it.
Yeah.
So at the I mean, how many people are walking past the front?
There's a couple small groups here and there.
I do
Unless
believe
you're-
I have a new staff that can open doors with knock.
No, that's a terrible idea.
Is anybody like reading this piece of parchment on the door?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh wait, what does it say?
It just explains that the building has kind of been closed. It doesn't say any kind of plans for like a reopening. It appears to be a notice from like the people of the Devonu Foundation didn't put this letter up. Some elven kind of overseer of this district perhaps put up this note to let people know.
You just see Winona's eyes light up. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
What do you think?
I don't know what.
It's hard to know with you, to be honest.
Yeah, literally, I never know what you're thinking. So just say it.
I love that. What if we go to, and she'll like take off the paper, this person, and ask them about moving in?
Oh. That was not what I was thinking. I mean, I guess? I don't know. I have no use for this building.
I mean, if he's not willing to sell it to us, perhaps even just convincing him to let us have a peek inside.
How about I just go, is there like somewhere a bench to sit on? I can literally project my image inside. Just look around.
Could do that. I mean,
Also,
okay.
well, I was just gonna say, if we ask somebody first about this, and they say no, and then they find us, they might be looking at this place more after it's been asked about. If we're gonna try and poke around, so maybe it's
Yeah, like if you're
best to
thinking about
first
like
poke
actually
around.
buying it, then we could do that after.
I mean, if you want to go ahead and deal with the breaking and entering,
He could
that's
just.
fine, but I'm going to stand about 20 feet over here.
He's. Nell, you can project your image.
There's a garden next to the building that you can find some seating inside.
And we just
That's
pop
very
a
pretty.
squat over here. make it look like we're having a day in the sun.
Some of y'all maybe sit at the bench. Some of y'all might sit on the fountain that the bench is next to. That's also an option. But you.
Before I go, anybody that can give me a little help while I'm in there, please be doing that.
What do you want me to help you? How do you want me to help? What do I do?
Just give me a little guidance.
Okay.
Oh. In the name of Gertie O'Murder from West End Turtle, have some inspiration.
You have inspiration and guidance.
12.
Yeah.
Okay, so this image of now appears next to y'all. I guess you fly through the hedge of the maze and through the wall of the building.
Mhm.
So just in general, looking around, it has been pretty much cleaned out. Everything's already kind of has a very thin layer of dust. Bookshelves. There's maybe like a book here or there, or like a scrap of parchment here and there, but for the most part, everything's been removed. Really, the only things you see openly left around is like the furniture that didn't have a place to go, so they just left it there. There's not a lot of like personal effects or belongings left behind. You could make a if you're just kind of like looking through rooms as you're flying through, it would be perception. If you're trying to somehow use your image to, obviously you can't open things and go through things, but
Well, I was gonna say, anywhere, like, I would think any obvious secret passages, like bookcases, or, like...
kind of like send the image to see if it sees any openings.
Like a strangely placed carpet on the floor or something. Like,
yeah. I was gonna say, even through drawers, you could, like, put your head in, and kind of poke in. If you're doing that, I would say that would be investigation.
I'm like hoping they forgot like something, like in the taking of all of their shit.
Did not land in the box. I got a 19 total.
Okay.
Roll the 1 on your inspiration, VO, sorry.
Oh.
Ah.
You're eventually flying through the rooms, eventually able to find this large, kind of long room that it looks like was probably the Seam's office. There's a single desk at the end of it, and this first like area of the room is just these columns going up. It's almost like a designed similarly to like a miniature throne room or a miniature kind of altar area leading up to his desk. And kind of like it's very dark except for these kind of stained glass windows towards the top of the room behind his desk that are letting in some light. You see kind of floating your head through the desk, through the various cavities, hoping to find something. You do see a small piece of like folded parchment that looks like it had kind of like gotten stuck between some wood slats when it was put in the drawer, and that's how it was kind of missed when everything was removed. In its positioning, you're not really able to read it. You just see it's in there. Additionally, looking around the room and checking these secret passage spots around like bookshelves or anything, you do find a portion of wall that has a kind of hallway behind it. Do you follow?
I do, but
Yeah.
I want to mentally note where that piece of parchment is. Or
Mhm.
actually, I'm just going to say out loud that where and what
You
I
switch
just
out real
saw.
quick.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, yeah.
Hmm.
Right side of bookshelf, bottom drawer. You clock back out, going into this hallway and kind of float down. Just like a short trip around a corner, you find a small room. In it, one second. You see a small stone table. There are some raven feathers and peacock feathers kind of laid out, a candle that is kind of burned down, um, some nightshade flowers that have mostly wilted, and a little like stone statue of this. It's like the pedestal it's on is made of stone, but the symbol that it is showing is this like onyx disc that has been ringed with purple. So it's like a purple circle with black on the inside. Um,
This seems like a ritual.
you can make a religion check.
Is Kara still guiding me?
Yeah. I'm probably just constantly doing it. Like,
But it doesn't
okay,
matter.
at some point. Oh my god.
That's a 1.
Oh, well.
You don't know much about it yourself, but you could. You know, when you eventually go out, explain, and maybe somebody else might know. Also in the room is, how do I describe? A large, it's almost like a long stone chest, um, almost like a coffin. Uh,
Cough it in.
the lid has kind of been slid to the side. There's a large diamond in the top of it. And a murky looking water filling the inside.
Fuck.
Mm.
Also, directly next to this is like two foot shaped marks with like kind of a singe pattern.
Is there anything in it? Because I think that might be.
You can make an arcana check to look at all
Okay.
this stuff, see what this stuff means.
Well, I think I know, but no.
I
don't
think
know
I
what
know.
Right.
God damn it.
Right. I have no clue.
Well, I mean, I think that's
Was
what
it
he
the-
did his copy.
Oh, his
I
clothes.
got
Yeah.
I got an 11 total. I rolled a 2, but with everything I added, I got an 11.
I think with the frequency you do this at, you could recognize the foot patterns um, as the effects of a teleport, some kind of teleport spell that had gone off, leaving a person.
His
And
body was here the entire time! We could
I would say with even as low as your roll is, being the fact that you already knew and had found the clue of his like part of his leg being missing, of the clone, you could recognize that. Oh, this is what that is.
I'm so mad we could have came here first and dealt with the clone before
Who's dead now?
We never talked about going to see the Devanu Foundation. What do you mean? It's the first time we talked about it.
Okay. And is this room just like no exits? Or is there like... I'm basically trying to see if I can find a way out of here that we could later use to come in, if you know what I
You
mean.
do see, kind of carved into the wall are these little stone ledgers that is like a ladder, going up. this kind of very dark passageway, but kind of floating up there, you can see it eventually leads to a hatch. Float through there, and you believe you're in the like attic crawl space of the Foundation.
So we still have to get inside of the Foundation
Yeah.
in order
We
to
There's a
got-
couple of windows up here.
Okay. Can I look out, make sure everything's good while I'm here?
What do you mean?
Like, just check the windows, look outside, and see if like there's anybody like posted
Anything
out,
reception
obviously
check?
watching
Michael
the
Myers.
place. Fuck 2.
My God, why the fuck are we letting him do this? Who else has projected image? This is terrible.
You're able to look down and see where the group is. You can like identify which side you're on, but you don't see anybody like posted out as you're suspecting.
Okay, but I do have a good sense of like where I am in the building.
Yes.
All right.
Quiet day.
Yeah. This garden that y'all were kind of resting in to do this, there's only one on one side of it, and obviously one side is the road, and then the other two sides are just blank, so you can figure out which is which.
Well, before I come out, I'm just gonna like try and figure out how we would get to where I am now from the building, just in case we can't figure out how to get whatever passageway to open. If we ever come here open, we can just go the easy way.
I'll say also you saw on like towards the first floor there was a kind of like loading dock kind of back entrance, like a larger door to move things through. But from where you are, I mean, if y'all climbed up, like the windows look like they do open. That could be tested if you climbed up or if you just tried to like go through the roof, but also you'd have to figure out how to get on the roof. Yeah.
Okay.
Also there's I'm gonna say 2 tall floors, and the second floor of windows are not boarded up. Those are open, so those could also be tested as well.
Can I tell if they're locked or not?
They make a investigation check.
The 13, I think. Yeah, 13.
All the windows you float past and see on the second floor, you believe are locked.
Okay. Because I was just thinking if they weren't
You
locked.
don't see any like obviously unlocked ones.
Alright. Well, that's all I can really think to look for. Found the secret passage. Know there's a letter jammed in a drawer. And that's pretty much all I found.
Oh, you came back and said that?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I let y'all know most of it earlier anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll come back and tell you, yeah, about the secret passageway and crazy.
Okay, we're gonna
call
do one person making a religion check and one person making an arcana check, and then for those things.
Do religion.
I can do Arcana.
I was like, yeah, these are. I'm gonna sit over here.
Yeah, I also am going to sit over there.
I'm gonna roll that again. 16.
So good.
Yeah, you can confirm some of Nell's thoughts about the clone definitely being that coffin thing being a vessel for him. And for the teleport, you think something like that would either leaving specific footprints would either be like a teleport spell or a plane shift spell. And for the religion check, it sounds like he is describing a small kind of makeshift altar of Shar.
I
Those
knew
are kind
it.
of her
Right.
symbols.
Cool. So, yeah, that's there. I'm kind of curious to know what's on that piece of paper that I couldn't really read, but
You
that
see,
just kind of puts us back at square one as far as getting inside of there.
yeah, Kara's already overly analyzing the side of the building. Like, well, first of all, what floor is the paper on again?
It's on the second floor.
Second floor.
Which is
Any of the
offices.
windows from there look like? Because you said some of them weren't barricaded, but like,
Yeah, so I said the first floor was barricaded, the second floor isn't barricaded at all. But in the office, the only windows that were in there were the stained glass windows, so those ones don't open.
I have an idea.
are you about to say break the glass?
Oh,
I mean, I was thinking
Go
of
ahead.
something a little easier.
What?
We come back at night and I can just turn all the sand and all the glass into sand.
well, I was gonna say, could someone just turn Kara invisible and let her do
Yeah.
what she does?
Monk shit.
Yeah.
If it ends at some point, if it ends up getting really suspicious, maybe like if people start looking over like why are y'all still hanging around, maybe have VO be big fucking performance distraction or something.
I'm still concentrating on my spell, so I can just be in there as like just eyes and let y'all know if anything happens.
Yeah.
Was there a hole small enough for her to crawl into?
I mean, the windows. I'm fairly confident in Kara's climbing and lockpicking abilities. I'm sure she can get in there.
But like the second floor wasn't all the glass stained glass, and I can't actually open that.
Said only his office was stained
Only
glass.
his.
There's
Got it.
multiple other rooms on the stained floor.
Great.
On
Okay.
the second floor.
Got it. Okay. So now, which window would you think would be the closest to where I gotta go to that room?
I'll point at whichever window I think is the closest.
Make intelligence check.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Do we have
slap
any
you with the
magic
guidance.
items we could give Kara to help her?
Magic items that I wouldn't have to attune to? I don't know if... I mean, I might just need a tap of invisibility at that point.
I got a 10
No
total.
problem.
I got a 10.
Sorry, so what are you...
The closest
clear statement
window.
of-
Yeah.
You're going there, what is being put on you? Was it just the
Oh,
invisibility?
well, I thought...
And
Well,
then
Nell
moving
was
on?
just... Well, Nell
I was
was...
listening to music,
oh.
so it got loud for a second, so I'm asking. I might have missed something there.
Okay. So Nella was rolling to see what window was like the closest to where I gotta go, and then at that
Right.
point, someone's gonna tap me with invisibility.
I was reading something at the same time. It's too much.
Oh, I gotcha.
Okay. So what was your roll?
Wait, so are we
That's it.
doing this right
You got
now?
10.
Or are we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's
Where are you
invisible.
waiting?
Yes, right now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be looking to make sure nobody's watching us because I thought we were gonna wait until it was dark or something.
Well, that was
So you
one
can
of
do a
Winona's
perception
ideas.
check.
Right. We never. Okay.
And then what was your roll now?
10.
10. Okay. You point at a window.
Okay. I need
Depending
someone
on which
to...
one, how close that is, we will see.
We'll find out. Alright, I need someone to greater invisibility me.
Okay. Can I
Great.
look around first and see if anybody's paying attention to us or like,
Yeah, what was
watching
your
us?
perception check?
Hold on. Mm, 24. Actually, yeah, I should do. I'm gonna cast True Seeing on myself as well. Oh, wait, did we take a long rest? Wait.
It is still... We have not used any of our spell slots yet from when we rested. We rested at Brightwater, we came here,
Right.
we
Okay,
watched
right,
the
right,
theater.
right,
Yeah.
okay. Alright, I'm gonna cast True Seeing on myself, and then, yeah.
Okay.
As well.
You do not see anybody in the area watching y'all or the foundation.
Do I notice anything on the foundation with the True Seeing?
No. You don't see any, like, magical things left behind or anything.
Okay. I am also gonna cast True Seeing on Kara at 7th level for herself while she was
I
there.
love you. If I could kiss you, I would.
Wait.
Yeah.
Via can do that through his divinity without using
Well-
a spell slot.
You did it!
Yeah, well, he didn't want to interrupt. There, he does. There, you've got True Seeing now.
At this point, Cara's like, I don't care who gives it to me. Give it to me. Okay. Greater invisibility. Regular invisibility would probably break the minute I start doing stuff. So
And who's doing
Who?
that?
I don't know. I don't have it.
I don't know if
I have regular.
I will cast.
I love you. Alright, here we go! I'm gonna try and well, I mean, I can just run straight up the building, but like...
Yeah. You do have to
grab
find
a-
a spot to, like, perch and hold on, like, strong enough to do this thieves'
Yeah.
tools as you're doing it. So, I'm gonna say... How do you think you're... like, you run up the wall, obviously, first, but then
Yeah.
what is your attempt with the window? What are you gonna try to do?
Well, like, is the, oh my god, my brain is blanking on what that thing around the window is called, like the railing or whatever, like, sticking out enough that I could grab to
The sill?
the sill.
Yeah, there is a couple of inches of something you could grab onto if you wanted to do that. You would make a athletics roll.
Athletics!
Yeah, I mean, trying to grab onto it and hold strong enough, yeah, that would be athletics.
I'm gonna guide myself before I go up. Yeah, this really is. Okay. Rolling again. Hold on a second. Fuck you, Cara! Today is not happening with any of these rolls, so 11.
You are able to hold on slightly. You will have disadvantage on the thieves' tools. It's a difficult position you're in.
Can't wait! I cast Mage Hand. I do it with a Mage Hand. I can use my Thieves' Tools with the Mage
You
Hand.
can do that.
I still want it at disadvantage. I mean, it still takes somatic components. You're still having to move to cast it, so that it's still... I mean, that could even be more difficult since
Ow.
you're trying to do it while you're hanging on.
Okay.
You still have to move your hand, like, with your own hands. And they're holding onto a railing right now.
I can at least tap myself with guidance, right? Before I start Thieves' Tooling? Okay. He said, sure.
I know. I love when Hunter says sure.
Kara! What are you doing today? I have to re-roll the 1, because the 13 is stupid. So... 20 plus 21.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I re-rolled the shitty roll again.
I was confused. You said re-roll the 1. But I see. Yeah, they're not particularly strong locks placed on the individual window, so you're able to get it unlocked. You can see that latch go up. You will have to open the window, so I will need another athletics check.
You just, at this point, Cloud is the only one that hears Kara just bitching, or sees her bitching. She's like, God, son of a bitch, I fucking hate this shit. Why can't I just do things and be really cool about it, son of a bitch? Guide myself again. Come on, Kara, do it today. Okay.
So, yeah, at this point, kind of hanging on it and trying to get maneuvered around it with the high enough roll, I'll say, you realize it's probably enough of a ledge for smaller halfling feet to stand on. So you get up on it, and your balancing is better because your acrobatics is really good. So you're able to balance easier, and then like ledge up under it and pull the window up without like pushing back too far and causing you to fall off. So you are able to open it up.
She's like, oh, I was lucky at that point. And then goes in.
Yes, you see a couple of small desks and chairs, dusty room. A little spider crawls past your foot.
Go just around it. But I don't see anything yet with this true seeing, right?
Nothing off the back. You could make like a perception check if you're wanting to look for more like He didn't
A
think in the
question.
room. What?
Can we take a quick break before we get into all this? Because I need to call my mom back.
Oh,
Yeah, we can do that real quick.
Yogi.
Sorry.
12 here in this room. You don't see anything with the
Okay.
true sight either. So I think it was somewhat unimportant. Let's get excited to pee.
Me too.
Oh my god, do you guys have crumble by you? I forgot we have crumble cookies. Getting one of them down.
What? Ooh, it sounds good, whatever that is.
It's like
Wee.
a cookie, but it's like a brownie, like as far as like texture.
Oh.
Fuck me up, just fuck me up.
God, my mom kills me. Like, she texts me and keeps texting me, and then when I don't respond, she's like, hello? I'm like, I literally am going to see you today. This can't wait until you see me today.
What'd you say?
Well, I didn't say that, because obviously at that point it's, fuck you, Maria, don't even bother coming over. I don't want you here.
Yeah, my mom's never tried that shit on me because she knows her response would be like, okay, cool, I didn't want to come anyway.
Well, it's like I usually don't have to come, but then it's like I get ridiculed until the end of my days. Like, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not coming, and then she's like, you're an asshole for not coming. How dare you? I'm like, you told me not to come. Like,
Well, is your family really religious?
some of them are, but not my mother.
Okay, well, Easter is mostly a religious holiday, so what the fuck's the big deal?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not a child, so I'm not worried about an Easter basket, and
Yeah.
I'm not religious, so Easter's not really a issue for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
I found a use for my D20 from the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
And I can put two D20s in it and roll them inside of it, and then like lean it over, and the lid pops open, and they roll out of it for special rolls.
That's cute. I lost my phone again. Never mind. God bless you.
Okay.
How have the horrible screaming children been lately, Maria?
Trying to think back. I mean, they've been alright for the most part. They've just been getting really antsy for that coming spring break.
Yeah.
Like, it really turned into a point where, like, teachers and students were just like, is it here yet?
Yeah.
Are we ready? Like, so it's been, like, okay. My cooperating teacher was making me go crazy, because, like, I had the students do this, like, little project thing in class, and, like, certain things, like, I feel I should be able to ask her and get advice, because I'm like, you're the woman with almost 25 years of experience, and here's me, like, on my first year of learning, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to ask for your advice and get, like, ideas off of you, but usually when I ask her, she's like, this is your project, you figure it out. This is your thing, you do it. And I'm like, okay, well, pretty much most of the year, I've been doing it. And I'm like, okay, like, I guess. And then, like, it'll suddenly turn into, like, her taking over and being like, no, this is what you should do. And I'm like, well, where was this before when I was asking for the advice? Why do you have to come off in this way now? Like, but, like, anytime I lesson plan or try and think of things, like, she has not helped me, period. Like, I have no guidance from my cooperating teacher. I figure it out and then get ridiculed later if I mess up.
Ugh.
Hello, I'm back.
Hi! Yeah, but it's definitely been an experience.
Well.
How's your mom?
She's okay. So so for those who don't know, my grandpa passed away last night. So it was my dad's dad, and my parents are divorced, and my mom was just kind of like, what happened? What's going on? All that stuff. But my grandpa has, like, had an on and off battle with, like, lung cancer for a few years now. So. But yeah.
The I stepped on something. Ow. Okay. Did you want me continuing?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I too far to do a message?
At the point you're in, being inside of the building, you would be passing through barriers unless you just went out to the window. And
Oh, well,
yeah.
Well, I would, like, lean my head back out the way, like Clouds.
Yeah,
Clouds sees Kara peek her head back out.
Floor.
Yeah, so, like, I'm gonna shoot a message to Nell and be like, maybe you could use your project image to walk me to where I gotta go.
Right.
Good
I
job,
just, like,
Nell.
see
Good
Carl,
job.
like, peek her head out, and then peek her head back in, and be like, okay.
Realizing that Cloud's the only person that can see me, I peek my head out again and wave, and then go back in.
I just, like, wave, like, awkwardly, like, okay.
Kill! This fucking bitch. Did he die? Did he get kidnapped?
Right,
Is
I
he-
go back to the bathroom.
What?
Oh, god damn it. No, not you, Nell.
Poor man is midstream.
Maybe he's not stream, maybe he's like mid-bloop.
He's 6
Mid
inches
what?
into an
Mid
8-inch
bloop?
shit. Leave him alone.
Like he's taking a poop. He's sitting on the toilet taking a poop. He's mid-bloop.
Blue?
I've never heard somebody refer to it as that.
I haven't heard that in years. Sitting on a toilet. Can you imagine if John right now is actually sitting on the toilet and he's hearing this?
He's gonna come back with me. No, he probably took his headphones off. He usually does now.
Sitting on a toilet. Sitting on a toilet. Sitting on a toilet.
Okay, that's enough.
Bite me.
Bite me. Bite me. Sitting on a toilet. Sitting on a toilet.
I don't know if y'all were waiting on me.
Yes.
Sorry, my grandpa just fell, so we were.
Oh shit.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's alright.
Okay, because we were making jokes that you were like taking a shit on the toilet.
See, now I feel bad.
No.
Oh my god, no, you should have been hit last night.
Oh my god. Yeah, Henry was making fucking jokes. She was like, die, die, kill yourself. Martin comes back, kill yourself. Well, my grandpa literally died. Oh! She crippled, immediately
She was
crippled.
like, I'm so sorry. I was like, you bet you feel bad now. don't
Now you feel bad?
That was terrible.
And then
Oh,
5 seconds later, she's telling me to kill myself and die.
that's Henry. That's our Henry.
What a despicable person.
I know, when she kept going last night, I was like, I'm just gonna let her go, and then drop this bomb on her.
Oh my
Martin
God.
really fucking put the bullets in the gun. He was like, yeah, keep going. Yep,
Martin
yep.
sat there with his revolver open, like,
Because Nell was just in there
Well-
with his image.
Cara was trying to message us something to Nell.
I leaned out the window and messaged Nell. I said, can you use your project image to, like, guide me to where I gotta go? And then we were sitting around waiting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you come out this door into the main hallway and being guided down, head to this large set of double doors. You see the same thing when you enter. It's like dark, dusty, like desk at the end of this throne-like room.
Okay, and then I guess I get to the one spot where the paper is stuck.
Yeah, I'll point that out.
You slide open the bottom drawer and kind of reach up and under because it's like in the sliding part of the door above it. So you have to like reach up under it, and eventually you're able to find it, pull it out with in Nell's direction. He like puts his head through the side of the desk and is like, no, up to the right.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Super weird.
Yeah, it looks like some kind of, as Nels had a letter on the top. It says that it's addressed to the Promedia at Alderwyn.
Okay. So
Okay. Alright. Well, we'll look at it when we get out of being in here, and I'll put it in my bag. Is there anything else I should check out while I'm here? Or you pretty much covered the premises? Or you want me to do another
if you
scan?
want to check out the little secret area, other than that, the
Alright.
2 big things I found when I was in here.
Yeah, alright. Well, then I guess I'll go over to where the secret area is. I'll be like, how do I...
Well, I know there's a hatch in the attic that I came out of.
The hatch in the attic. Okay.
You could make a investigation check
Okay.
to look at where it was. The entrance was.
You good, myself?
Yeah, because I really don't know how to get in from here. I just can go through.
I see. Yours just go through shit. Okay, so I got 16.
Okay. You do not see any kind of button, lever, pressure plate, anything that would get you in.
Wait! I have an idea. Hold on. Wait here. Kara goes back to that window and peeks her head out. Theo!
Huh? Yeah, yes.
Where the fuck is that Wanda's Secrets thing? The one that looks for open hatches and shit.
Oh. Now I feel like this is going to be one of those things where I need to throw it to you, but I'm not very good at that.
Mage Hand, tries to go down halfway. Can you meet me halfway?
Right at the borderline, and he sends it up with the mage hand.
Oh my god.
Okay, so it's not attuned, so you can go and use it.
Yeah.
One of its charges, it points at the wall where Nell was saying that it is. It only says, it points to where secret doors or traps could be, but it doesn't say how to open them or anything.
It doesn't say how to open it.
No. If you didn't know about it, it would tell you it was there. But
Oh, I thought it was gonna
it doesn't,
point to
tell you where
the
the
spot.
I could take you to the back door.
Oh, I would help.
I mean, I said that before you tried any of this.
Well, I wasn't listening. Obviously, I had a one-track
Yeah,
mind.
obviously.
Yeah. Just take me to the damn door.
Okay. This way. Take her where I came out. It was I think a floor up, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, the hatch you went through was through the secret room. So you would have to find a different hatch up, which I would say would be a perception check to find another entrance point to that attic.
Unless you help me.
I was gonna say if I just help her look for one.
Sure.
He heard the fucking perception check and he was like, So it's a 23.
Yeah, and further down the hallway around the corner, there is a larger hatch. You do have to I'm gonna say make an acrobatics check to do a little trick up the wall and
An
grab
acrobatics check,
the
you said?
pool.
Okay.
The
I
little
will
string.
make my project image mime the things that I usually see Kara do, and just jump off the walls. But obviously, I'm just.
Yes, you go to one wall, jump off up the other with a combination of a little bit of a wall run up as well. And you're able to
unnecessary
grab
flips.
the little string, and as you grab onto it and pull it down, the hatch opens up and a ladder unfolds out of it. like flying through the project image. Would have hit him if he was actually there, but yeah.
That would have been your luck, bud. Like. Alright, I'm going up.
Heading up, you can point out where you saw the hatch, and there is like a couple of like wooden boards, kind of not specifically placed over it, but kind of like laid over the top, kind of concealing it. It's not too difficult to move them out of the way. It is locked.
It's locked, you say? Pulls out her thieves' tools. Ew! It's only a 16. Oh, see where it goes.
Yeah, twisting around your tools on the inside of the lock, you were not able to get this one. This one appeared to be locked pretty hard.
Oh, son of a bit. Okay, she sits on the floor. I'm just gonna do it again. Hopefully not break my fucking shit. There we go.
So this time you unlock it, and you can see this stone ladder down. Taking it, you see the same little room. This stone coffin, which I had said there was a diamond in the top of, but I realized it got consumed whenever he came back. So there's like a spot where this gem would have been in, but it's just missing the diamond.
Okay.
Yeah. Still, the water is like there's this murky water and a slight smell of like salt water in the air. The altar with the raven feathers and peacock feathers and this weird purple disc symbol.
Now I'm gonna take a moment. I'm just gonna sketch the symbol, just to put it in there.
Oh, you're gonna sketch it. I was gonna suggest taking a rub of it, but yeah, that works.
You want me to what it?
You know, take a rub, like put out.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's not a symbol carved into a wall. It's on a little altar, and then there's like a black disc held up with purple on it. There's not really like something you would be able to like etch.
I assume there'd be like some sort of like symbolism on the.
The symbol is the stone disc standing up with the purple around the edge of it. It just looks like like this. This is it. There's no like picture on it, or it's just a standing up circle that is this color.
Again, that's pretty much it in this room, right? Like looking around, like it's just the coffin with water and this table with the ritual.
Yeah, there is a little like wooden table, I'll say, that has like this thin layer of dust that's on everything. It has that, except there is like a square missing from the middle of it.
Oh.
There's no dust.
Oh, interesting. Alright, well, I mean, that's pretty much all I guess I had to see here. So fucking annoying that this was here the entire time.
There's no way to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess guide me out. Gotta go.
Okay.
Eventually
Can I
come
take it
out.
to the ladder.
Yeah.
Wait till like you see nobody's walking past and hop out the window, slide down the side.
Real monk cool and shit.
Or even just teleport from the inside to like the inside of one of the trees or something.
Oh, that's true. That's true too.
Now y'all are all back together in the garden,
Okay. Hey.
sitting around this fountain.
Wow.
Well, I got
the
the
ladder.
ladder. There wasn't much else to look at. They pretty much stripped it clean. I saw that table and the coffin that Noah was talking about before. So that's definitely what that shit is. I mean, maybe we should go somewhere else before I like start opening reading in this. Maybe we want to. Well, actually, because I mean, we're going to the supper court next, right? I don't think I have to go talk to that guy yet in Skullman's. We might. may just wait on that. We could always do it another time if you wanted. So maybe would the theater let us do a plane shift? You know?
The theatre will do whatever I fucking tell them. Let's go.
All right, let's go back to the theater then.
I mean, is there anything stopping you from doing it here where you're isolated? I'm saying it's going to be
yeah,
another
that's
like
true.
30-minute to hour walk to go back to the theater district.
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
We're to determine that we're not being watched.
Okay. Well, then,
True.
yeah. If you
Go both
didn't
after
see
your site
anybody,
real quick.
yeah. If you don't see anybody, I don't see anybody. Also, my eyes feel all like woo with this shit, but it's kind of cool. So yeah, we could just do it here.
Oh, it's true seeing a bit trippy.
It's not trippy.
Mm.
I mean, it's just things look clearer.
Oh. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start doing that with when I'm microdosing calm emotions. That'll be nice and punchy.
I believe it also lets you see into the ethereal plane, which usually there's not much in the ethereal plane, but there are some weird little creatures that float around. So every now and then you could see like some weird floating dreamlike creature.
Yeah. Yeah. At some point,
I think that
Calicar
might have happened to somebody one time.
to
I
Andraste.
don't remember.
I think he saw Omi that first time.
Well,
Oh yeah.
there's also the time I used etherealness with the snake thing.
Oh, the stakes!
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
And at some point, some little fucking dreamy creature goes by, and Car just goes, "What the fuck?" I don't know what that is. That's okay.
Oh,
It's like it was probably one of like this. It was like a spooky moment where you first went up before you went back to get Nell to guide you. You just saw like something float through the wall and then off to the other wall, and you're like, "Nell, can you come?
No,
help me?"
no. He just thinks I'm fucking. He just thinks I'm crazy again. You know.
Again.
Yeah.
Sure. You're
Do this.
Are we
Did you
plane
say
shifting
reading
first or
first or
reading the
plane
letter
shifting?
first?
I
Oh,
will.
yeah.
I said, since we're secluded, I could just read this here. I'll read it now.
might as well.
Yeah, read it.
have it open. So it looks like pretty much entirely written out. I'll say towards the bottom, this last little word. It looks like a misspelling or like an error of some kind that was scratched out, and perhaps that was why it did not make it. But this is it.
Okay.
I'm also gonna put it in the Discord so it can be easily looked back at.
To whom it may concern, I need your services once more. I'll need 2 troops of your elite guards with the battle mages thrown in for an extended stay. Obviously, the additional fee, it doesn't bother me. I'll be moving from the Foundation. So these troops will need to make their way to Enterda. Wait, Kala Village? When they're there, have one of them send me a message. I'll give the direction there. Where's that?
Somebody can make
Kelly.
a history or survival check. No. Where that?
Wait.
I'm saying Nell can have advantage on whichever one he does, since he may have been there with the bounty hunting.
I'm gonna do
That's
survival.
what he used to do.
I have 5 in history. Wow. Wow.
Not that
Um,
matters.
I'll say Nell, you'd probably heard the town before. You know that it's in Enterta. You're just not. You don't have like specific instructions on where. Kara, perhaps in one of Fushi's mini stories passed to you. Well, first, I think when you were in Tustdale and you were traveling to find the Alhoun that was like in a fort somewhere out there, you had seen a sign that pointed off the road to Kalia Village. It just, from what you know about it, it's not really like this distinct place. It's just a little like farming village out in Enterta.
Why the fuck are they going there then? What's there?
We'll continue the message. When they're there, have one of them send me a message and I'll give them the directions from
Oh,
there.
give the directions. I don't like that. something else to do. Hey, but then we're gonna get in his way then, and at that point, then he'll get mad and I hate you, Hunter. I'm slouched in my chair now in this predicament.
But as far as like everything, excuse me, as far as the building itself, there was like no traps left behind. It was extremely cleared out. Like
Yeah,
you
he
feel
moved
like
out.
this place, yeah, it was kind of even this letter. It wasn't like left behind to come back and get or something. It was
Forgotten.
not realized it was there and forgotten. Everything else was like cleaned.
Yeah, they abandoned shit. They're not coming back here.
Yeah, that's what my monks were saying. So, I mean, this doesn't really help us as to where he is, but it helps us to figure out what he's doing. But what were you
We
say?
could always visit this village at some point and just ask around. It's like, hey, did you happen to see any people that kind of fit this sort of description and what direction they might have walked in?
Yeah.
Drow warriors.
That wouldn't be necessarily interfering.
You see, as long as we dance around interfering with him, right? Doesn't count. But okay.
And, in the process, if all of his blood should accidentally find itself outside of his body, then so be it.
Yeah.
So,
Kara awkwardly clears her throat. Are we going to the summer court?
I'd say we're cool for the summer.
Winona, are you ready?
Hi, I'm so sorry.
Hi. Did you hear anything we talked about?
No.
It's okay. We're ready to go to the summer court if you are.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, we go. Okay.
Okay.
You gather hands in plane shift to the summer court, or the attempt to go to the summer court. Can you roll a divinity check?
Here we go.
How this goes.
Beautiful.
well,
Everyone's
Anything
waiting for
before
me.
I start talking?
I guess I have almost no luck tokens now. Roll again, I guess.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
maybe
Yeah.
we should have rested before we did this.
You all gather hands and close your eyes as this light kind of encompasses you and takes you in. When it plops you back out, you appear to be in a very emerald forest. It does look similar to the last time you were in the summer court. When you were going to the city, you had to walk through the forest to find it. It looks similar to that forest, so feels like summer court more than like the spring court or the winter court forests that y'all had been in. Granted, doesn't seem like you're in the city. When y'all come in, you do feel kind of like almost like raining sensation on you, but as you look around, there are different fey creatures in Eladrin kind of huddled around various trees looking up at this almost like iridescent snow falling all around y'all. They kind of make notice of y'all. They see y'all teleport, but they're just like very interested in the stuff falling down. As it comes down on you, it's just like sliding off of leaves and even yourselves off of your clothes. It just like hits and slides off. Not like sticking or anything.
Okay. I forgot
What
that
is
how
it?
it's weird here.
What about when it hits the ground?
It is like collecting on the ground. It looks like it's collecting very quickly, actually, and kind of creating a layer over the grass where it's kind of concealing it after a couple of seconds. It's like in the 20 seconds y'all are watching this happen, it like 2 feet of this collects up on the ground, and then it just suddenly stops. Like the last couple drops fall down, and like immediately the Feywild creatures just start jumping around in it and digging around.
Can I just the closest one to me? Is this normal? What's going on?
As you ask us this, we'll say Satyr pulls out this almost like little iridescent white, furry kind of fruit. He was like holding it up excitedly, and it's like, "Whoa, what was your question?"
What is this? What's going on?
It's snowing.
This is
And
snow?
he goes and takes a bite into this little fruit he's holding, and there's this like dark purple inside. He's like, and just starts eating happily. You see a couple of other fey creatures have also found these fruits inside and are tossing them and throwing them at each other as they're like splashing onto this purple on them. About like half of them are just sitting around eating these fruits they're digging up, and the other half are throwing them at each other. But everybody is looking very happily, laughing, dancing, and running around.
I gotta know. I'm gonna start looking for one of these fruits. I gotta know.
Oh my god, here we
Oh,
go.
God.
Here we go.
You make investigation checks.
Okay.
Some fruit.
Investigation. Where's my phone?
Not rolling well today.
Nobody is. Nobody is.
Investigation 3. Okay. Roll 1d20 plus 3.
Okay, Nell, you're able to find one of these fruits. Vio, you find 2 kind of clumped together. They're about like the size of the palm of your hand.
I'm gonna take a bite.
Oh, God.
No.
I'm
You bite
instinctually
in.
takes a
It
step
is
back.
it's like purple pulp on the inside. Texture, you can think like a medium rare steak. It's like kind of tough, but there's a softness to it on the inside. And the flavor is like kind of tangerine, kind of pear, and it's not like a mix. You taste tangerine, and then you stop tasting tangerine, and you taste pear, and it keeps like switching back and forth on the flavor. But you do have this like, as you're eating it, you get this nice feeling of like warm, almost like youthfulness. What you would imagine a happy childhood would feel like. Although you don't have experience with that, unfortunately.
I just got instantly sad when you said that.
Oh my god.
Did you say it was a satyr or a centaur?
The one he had asked was a satyr.
Oh.
Also just sitting now, sprawled out,
miss?
eating another fruit now.
Wasn't the satyr?
Yeah.
Were the satyrs the ones you wanted to talk to, or
No.
was centaurs?
Also, this little white field of snow has now at this point gotten like dotted with so much purple from the fighting with them that's happening. It's like an interesting little color happening.
Well, after taking my bite, I will offer. Did anyone else want to try it?
I think
No,
I'm
thank
good.
you, dude.
Yeah.
You have
Probably
Same.
is what it's like to have your husband by you.
You feel the same sensation. So it's same texture, same tangerine pear flavor, same warm, youthful kind of feeling. was like playing by a river as a child.
Just gonna take another bite. It's not bad.
I
And then,
remember this feeling.
Y'all's lips and tongues start to get a little bit stained purple as well.
it's like,
This is the man who was afraid of a cabin.
look,
I know.
cabin makes no sense. This is just weird fruit.
That falls from the sky and reminds you of your childhood. Wait, did you guys say that it does that?
No.
That falls
Did
from
it-
the sky and is
how
purple?
are you feeling?
Not bad, actually.
He doesn't know what a good childhood feels like, so he just knows that it feels good.
Yep.
Are you feeling off at all? Or...
No, I mean, feel great.
Does anyone in this group know good childhood? Or everyone's got triggered by something? Are you like...
I'm
Yeah,
sure
I mean-
Vio has like a couple moments he can relate this flavor back
Vio's
to.
not the only
Cloud
one.
might have some moments
Well,
from childhood that he could pull on.
A few, maybe.
Yeah. Vio's like, oh, it's that feeling I used to get when they'd let me out of the cage. Oh, lovely.
Oh my god.
Like playing with your sister and the two noble kids when you were like very little.
Alright, well, do we need to go anywhere in particular, or we just...
I don't know where are we going.
have
We
an
just said
idea.
meet him in the summer. Could you like call to him or
I have-
play some music? I don't know.
2 ideas.
Uh huh.
Play some music.
Winona's gonna blink and you'll see her eyes get all shimmery. And she's gonna use her awareness.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh my god!
Oh, we just
Make a divinity check.
Winona's about to take 12d12 psychic damage.
I rolled a 1! Yay! You can sit with that one. Oh my god, drift.
So
Stop.
you do take 40 points of psychic damage. By rolling a natural one, you're getting smacked with it. Although you don't sense in this radius where you're at, you don't sense any like divinities like any of you kind of people. You do sense some divine-like energies here in the summer court around you.
Here we go.
Which kind of feeling them before you can kind of identify as very powerful archfey. I'll say you get you just see these images kind of flashing very quickly through your head of this, like, the first round, we'll say, of images is a lot of unicorns and pegasi kind of flying around, armored creatures, as well as acts of healing, like literally wounds being patched up. Then in the next round of images, you get these images of kind of like the natural world, but you're seeing glimpses of the Feywild natural world, and you're seeing images of the material plane natural world, because, you know, obviously the Feywild's much more intense. And running around these natural images are communities of centaurs. And then next round of images, you're seeing a lot of images of the woods you're in right now, these like emerald woods, and almost like roots stretching out incredibly far through all of the ground and like almost connecting the trees. Then you see a couple quick flashes of this like green emerald night. And probably before you can get anything else, there is this overwhelming summery fire
Whoa.
that overwhelms your mind with. I'm going to say you're probably going to start after this awareness to feel very joyful and passionate to lead a vibrant life with the particular effects from Titania, her magic that you've kind of been enveloped in. So.
Happy Winona.
I was like, yeah, Winona actually needs that right now.
Imagine
So
you fall backwards and land on your back, and then when you open your eyes, there's just a smile.
Kara's just looking like arms on her hips, like hands on her hips, like you did the awareness again, didn't you?
Oh my god.
Oh, I just had the most wonderful insight.
Oh, you look like you just got your ass knocked to the floor.
With a bit of truth bombing, wouldn't you say?
I don't know.
Tell us.
Unicorns and centaurs and pegasi flying around, armored and healing people, and I just feel so wonderful.
Oh god.
What is
No, didn't this happen once before? Fucking Asta and Winona got all like tripped out on summer court juice or something. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Yay.
I didn't have the slightest what you're talking about.
Yeah. Of course you don't.
What was we doing again? Oh, yes,
The prince.
the Prince of Fools. I can't wait to meet him. Oh, let's go, shall we?
We're going now.
Go where?
Haven't the slightest.
I mean, my theory. I'm just gonna. Vio, do you want to play us a little ditty as we're traveling nowhere?
Traveling
play.
nowhere.
I don't know where we're going. Just start playing the song. Maybe that'll lure him around.
Behind you, you hear a.
Oh! Is that him?
You see a very large tree that a face has grown into behind you.
Hi.
What was that?
What was what?
Part?
Something. Looking around at the group. Something strange.
I mean, you're
Like I was
talking
being
tree.
watched.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Well, hello, darling.
well, who are you? You felt like you were being watched?
My name is Amantian Cien, but many of my followers just call me Emma.
Excellent.
Amantian. What a
Two
handsome
arms
man you
pop
are.
out the side of the tree. Like, I am the Treant King, Archfey of treants and trees, and this emerald forest.
That
He
is
holds
very
out one
pleased.
hand.
Oh.
For a shake.
It is very pleased to make your acquaintance, my dear. She'll grab his branchy hand. Does he have a hand, or is it a...
Yeah, there's like a branchy hand that has popped out.
Can you spell his name in the chat for
Oh.
me, please?
I forgot in the
Yeah.
awareness. I literally forgot to say anything about Hearsom's energy.
Yeah.
But that you did start to hear that song that was played when you were at the manor, and like, the song kind of played around the house. You could hear it, and it's almost like you could hear it coming from this direction to the north.
Okay.
But yes, back to
I do have to
You shake hands.
apologize. I tend to be a little too nosy for my own good.
that's probably something you could work on. It's dangerous here in the
Oh.
Fae, you know.
Normally, I'm rather good at it. I learned my lesson with the Queen of the Winter Court.
It's funny. She was the one who warned us about being nosy here too.
Oh yeah, wouldn't want to deal with her. Well, I guess y'all don't seem too bad or anything. Just be aware this is my forest, and any disrespect to it is disrespect to me as well.
Oh, okay.
Might I ask what is considered disrespect to the forest?
Doing direct harm to it without any compassion for the lives of these trees. You know, I can accept reasons to things if it was
Do you
necessary,
happen
but not something I'd prefer.
to know any ways to mend a tree in the off chance we get into a fight and something misses?
Well, of course. I'm doing that constantly in this Emerald Forest.
If any accident with the befall tree, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Well,
I did have one more
yes.
question. I had read about a very specific tree. I didn't know if you would have any idea. A certain archfey had been born from this tree. It resides near a lake.
I know what you're talking about. Unfortunately, that's not in the Emerald Forest. That's in the Spring Court. So I don't
So
have
it would
a
be fine if we...
particular connection to it.
Thank you so much. I have no further questions, my love.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry again.
Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Good travels.
Yeah. Well, actually, sir, while we got you here, are you aware of everything that trees see in your forest?
It's more of a feeling.
Okay. Well, see, whenever I come here, this is cabin.
Oh my god.
I was wondering if you had any information.
No. I mean, I think this is just something part of the Feywild that you could treat as the same way I would hope you treat your, any insecurities one would have, and just move on past it. Probably not important.
Oh, well,
He can't do that. He can't do that.
thanks anyway.
Yeah.
Alright,
I had music that way.
music? I don't have
Oh,
anything.
I mean, you know what I mean.
the music we have to head towards.
I heard his music, yes.
God, there's a huge list of people you just pinged. I'm looking at the list and really looking. Oh my god. All of these people just said, what the fuck? Alright. Let's go north. Maybe, now Vio, maybe you could just play a ditty as we go along. Maybe the prince will eventually hear it.
Sure.
I'll assist him.
Oh, there you go.
Great. But what are you feeling now? Are you feeling like a little?
I don't know. Winona, do you know if he has a particular musical taste?
I mean, I have been hitting the same song, but I have a feeling that if we just head in this direction, we might hit it first. Do you... Winona kind of like stops walking for a second. Do you think it would be bad if we heard his music?
Maybe if he's trying to pull a trick on us, not really just, and he's not really planning for talking. I don't know.
Well, don't you have the ability to counter someone's charms via? So we
Yes.
could just turn your song into that.
It gives advantage on the saving throw, and like allows a saving throw, I think, if you're in the middle.
Yes.
I have a question. Could Cloud cut off his ears and just put them back on later?
I mean, they're still gonna grow back if I don't put them on.
Can you hear if you cut your
He
ears?
would still have ear holes.
Oh.
It's like he's like gouging out the whole ear.
Alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
Come down here,
Can I,
Cloud. I'm
like-
gonna start jabbing this dagger into your ear holes.
Oh my god, no.
We're just have Kara on Cloud's shoulder using the dagger just constantly as they start growing back, like, no, get back in there, get back in there.
Can we, like,
Ice spikes.
Let's just go. We'll find out.
I mean, I do have silence if really need be.
Alright, well, I don't know what's gonna.
I also still
Let's
feel
just
like
find out.
I'm gonna
I was gonna
assist
say, we
Theo.
could just cast the silence.
Let's see whose corpse we're gonna be dancing on.
Oh.
Yeah. I still say Vio, you play your song. Just call that a counter charm.
Very well.
Just in
I'll,
case.
Why don't you show me what you've learned on the lute? Maybe something simple, little jazzy maybe.
Just both of you do something. Just
Okay.
get a ditty
That's okay.
going. Oh.
Oh?
Now? Oh, that's fucking sick! That's a bit of baby metal for you there.
I'm like, how the fuck did he start doing that?
Okay. Well, I'm just following Winona. She's on.
Start walking north.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my eye out, because we're still in the Fae, and I don't know what the fuck's here.
Looking out for my usual two things I look out for when I'm here. Cabin. This fucking hag. That
Cabin! Granny 100 hands!
So apparently I'll just continuing to walk through this forest.
I have my hands in my pockets, so I don't do anything.
What time did we plane shift? Like, what was the day?
Now we're doing all the theater show and everything, then probably around maybe 4
Okay.
or 5.
Because we could
Getting
always...
close to night.
Okay, because we could always travel for a little, and then stop and rest for the night before actually talking to him.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'll have to do everything in one day, I guess.
Nah.
As much as I love camping in the Fae.
Yeah, me too. And the summer
was that?
court's kind of nicer than... Was that paranoia? Let's just get paranoid. The cabin, it knows you're here! Woo!
Ooh.
Shut up.
I mean, the summer court's kind of nicer than all the other ones so far.
Yeah, even you can tell the light kind of streaming from the trees, from the summer fire of the city. It's kind of telling you what direction it's in. It is getting darker slightly. You know, it never really goes out here, but it is darker.
Well, I guess if it never gets all the way dark, we can just keep walking until we can't anymore.
Sounds
Yeah, we
good
could
to
do
me.
that. Yeah.
And then, if we're just gonna camp out in the open, if that's the plan tonight, somebody's gonna have to stay up with me and take
Well-
take shifts.
Well,
'cause-
Vio can gyrate a tower.
Okay.
Like bees.
Yeah.
Like bees. So just Theodomar's voice echoing.
Like bees!
like bees.
Well, you'll walk for a couple hours before the sun is much darker and it's more of a dim light at the point you're at. Although you're still in this forest, you'll do find a small clearing filled with pink, yellow, and orange flowers.
Oh. Damn it, I thought about Asta, and I just got sad. You know he would be picking these flowers.
I haven't been asked my favourite colour in weeks.
I miss hearing that. Freaking bird brain. But
Yeah.
okay,
There
you wanna create that tower?
Sure. Oh, it's been a little while. Do you know what? It's been a little while since we've had a proper adventure on the road. I'm going to try and do something special.
Mm-hmm.
Any requests? Cloud, you were saying?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. Okay, right. So we're just gonna go with.
Manifest is silent.
Okay, we're gonna have a nice living room and some nicely shaped coving over top, and then a kitchen, gourmet, and upstairs some nice drapes, and of course the bathroom, and of course a balcony. Anything else? Quick, I can only hold this for so long.
Bedroom is sleeping.
He's doing like a handstand. He's like, maybe somewhere to do some yoga.
After 10 minutes, a small 2-story tower appears.
Yeah, good job, Theo. Oh.
You good?
Good.
Okay, well, we can go hang out in the tower for the night.
You look like you need to sit down.
He doesn't. He does need to sit. Yeah.
Well, time to start resting.
Yeah. Guess I'll go up top. I can't remember if there was an up top to this wing or not.
Yeah.
There
that's
is,
what I usually do.
Keep watch from there. As much help as that is.
It's like the looking up at the trees. There's almost like the way that the leaves are kind of positioned with the light coming through them. It's almost like they've created like a little starry night in the canopy of the trees.
Oh, that's cool. Just like the lights coming through.
Mm-hmm.
Unless is anyone else doing anything in the night? Because I was gonna do something.
No,
No, I don't think so. You...
Well then I'm thinking at some point like she's tossing and turning a lot. Probably ends up going up to the top, knowing Nell's probably just sitting alone and awake.
Well, maybe after like this could happen after like 30 minutes to an hour where you're just like not able to get to sleep. In that time that you were outside now, after about 30 minutes, looking around, there's not really much. You're seeing like the occasional kind of like magical looking bird or animal, fey twisted animal walking through. Nothing really dangerous popping up. You're also taking in the sky and this like beautiful kind of scene that's been created. And after like 30 minutes, you start to feel a little buzz.
Oh wait,
So you
no!
have drunken in the night sky, and after like an hour, you probably feel like a couple of drinks in when Kara comes up.
What? He's like, he's gonna fucking love the summer court now. It's either the fruit or the sky. I don't know.
Like the sight of this starry night sky has made you feel drunk, basically.
Oh, it's what he wanted though. All right, so Kara comes up. Hey. Hey. I'm struggling to sleep right now. I mean, I guess a few days of sleeping with someone next to you in the bed kind of is weird now, being by yourself. So I thought I'd come out and get some fresh air.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just sitting here checking out the canopy. It's great. You should check it out.
Checking out the canopy. I guess I'm looking at it. I'm like, I mean, I guess. It's nice.
Yeah, it is. I haven't felt this nice in a while.
Are you good?
I'm great.
It's just blinking her eyes at him. I can't. I don't know what to say. I'm like, I don't know what I can tell right now looking at him. Is it look like usual drunk Nell, or like I just don't know.
You can make an insight check. Let's see.
Oh, an insight check. Oh, is that? Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Oh my
I
god!
don't think we've ever hit 40. Oh my god! I literally insight checks never go wrong.
Jesus
Literally,
Christ.
except for that one fucking time. I thought. Did you drink all of your wine and alcohol and booze, whatever the fuck you got in your bag?
I haven't had anything.
How the fuck are you wasted?
Just been looking at the canopy.
Like, what? Okay. I mean, as long as you feel good, I mean, I'm just gonna let you feel good.
Maybe it was that fruit.
Maybe it was the fruit. It could have been the fruit.
Either way, if it was, I need some more of that.
I might test that theory and see if Vio's feeling fucking wasted right now, too. Because he ate it, too, right?
Oh, also by the time that y'all had like, by the time that y'all had this whole conversation with Emma, and had like decided to say goodbye and leave, that was like over the course of 10 minutes. By the time y'all were leaving, the snow was like melting into the ground very quickly and then gone. All the white fruit gone, and the fake creatures kind of spreading out as well.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird. This place is so weird. Well, I mean, I guess you're starting to like this place a little better now that you finally got drunk. Or buzzing.
Let's not go overboard.
Alright,
Did you
well,
have something you wanted to talk about in particular, or you just needed company?
no, I wanted company.
Because I mean, I'm taking Kara. I'm not gonna go lay in the bed with you. I'm sorry.
That's not okay. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm like have fun with your buzz.
Keep looking at birds and the canopy.
I am gonna give a little tap to Vio and see if he's wasted real quick. Vio. He sings in his sleep. Oh, you're not. Hey. Are you
He
wasted?
just like puts an arm around her.
Oh.
Am I what? Huh? Wasted?
Like drunk wasted?
God, I wish. I'm just sleepy.
Oh.
What makes you? I'm skiffing.
Oh. Just kind of pats the top of his head a bit. And thinks about leaving, and then she just goes, ah, fuck it.
What makes you think I'm wasted?
You're good. You're
okay,
good.
okay, here we go.
Talk
I'm
about-
up, I'm up, I'm up.
Oh.
I'm up. I'm up.
Well, no, I was just
What?
wondering.
What?
No, because just Nell's drunk outside without actually drinking anything.
Oh shit. Yes, I
You
will
don't feel
come with
drunk at
you.
all, do you?
Okay. Nell's drunk outside on his own.
Well, as you're starting to get up, the bed next to Vio's, Winona, is in a close by bed. And y'all are watching her kind of laying there on her back, and all of a sudden, she disappears.
Oh,
Ah! Wait,
I
wait,
knew I was still
wait,
drinking.
wait! I fucking slapped Cloud awake. What the fuck is going on?
wait, I think.
Like she's gone, like I touched his face, like gone. Like I'm, like there's no invisible bitch.
No, you can feel the shape there.
I just hug her invisible form. I'm like, oh, thank God. Oh my God. What the? Why is she invisible?
Oh.
Ronnie said, oh, like if you realize something that I'm not realizing.
I think he's reading a whisper right now.
Yeah. You hear nothing. Winona.
I imagine you could maybe, as Kara is touching you, you can probably feel Winona touching you back, but there's no, like, you don't see her, you don't hear her.
What is happening?
That's probably She's like, you're being shaked by an invisible Winona.
I'm being shook!
Vio, cast True Seeing.
Okay.
Hello. See if she looks normal. I don't know.
Okay,
Or
Vio
she's
will cast
invisible,
True
obviously,
Seeing
but-
on himself.
As his eyes become more diamond-like, almost like crystalline, you look and you can see Winona there, like sitting up in the bed shaking Kara. And she appears to be screaming something. Her mouth is open, but there's no sound coming out of it.
Oh,
Kara's just like, oh my god, I can't speak when you're shaking me! I'll
so
try.
she's there.
I'll try
She's,
just doing a regular message to Winona and see if she could do it that. I'll be like, Winona, what's happening? See if she can respond that way.
You can hear the message, Winona, but if you try to respond, Kara can't hear anything.
What is happening? We don't have that dispel magic garbage, or is this a curse, or like, should I be trying
wonder
to?
what things happen to Winona all the time.
Oh my god, fucking blew up or something. I'm just gonna.
Well, I'll cast a Dispel Magic then.
One second.
I'm still being shook.
At this point, Winona slaps Kara.
Ow!
You're trying to find her form to cast this ability or this spell on her, but all of a sudden, with this slapping sound, Winona flashes back in, is sitting there in front of you all.
What? What the fuck?
Was that a wild magic thing? Or was that...
Winona,
That's
you
what
could
I was
feel
saying, wasn't it? I
some,
was trying to. Oh.
as you were sitting in the bed and thinking about what you were thinking about, you could feel this sudden burst from inside of you before this started happening. To believe it's wild magic.
We couldn't hear
That's what I was saying,
you.
wasn't it? You guys couldn't hear me.
No, we couldn't hear you. Oh my god, I got scared. I thought like the prince just poofed you out of here. I was like, oh my god.
No, but it seems I'm having trouble talking to Vestrex.
Oh, you're trying to speak to her? You can't get
My,
into...
my nerves are just getting the best of me right now. I haven't been able to focus on anything lately.
Delicious, delicious natural ones.
I think it's the third one I've rolled today.
I mean, if you really want to talk to her, I can help you get in by calming you down and do some meditation, maybe. It might end up booting me out, but...
I might just try again in the morning. Maybe I just need a good night's rest.
If you could sleep. Do you want, like, company or something? I don't know. What would help you sleep? What usually helps you sleep?
Disassociating.
I don't know how to help you disassociate.
When I lie in bed, I imagine a life that wouldn't be me.
Oh.
But something's different about tonight because I just want to be happy. I just want a life. I just want a man or a woman. I just want to deal.
Oh.
Speaking of, and she'll pull out the ascending stone. If you wouldn't mind.
A
What?
Godstone, you mean?
Yes. Did I say sending stone?
You said sending stone, yeah.
I meant Godstone.
Yes, yes, there you
Sorry.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Here you go. I
Thank
said.
And now Winona's looking at you like, Kara, like, do you mind?
Oh, well, I mean, you could do it in your head. I'm not gonna hear you. Sorry. Jeez. My car just backs off.
Winona turns to the other side of her bed.
Yeah, like, jeez, good night, I guess.
Hides the Godstone from you guys, like.
Like. Well, I mean, I guess we went back to bed. Hey, while you're up, Cloud, for some reason, Nell's fucking wasted drunk upstairs, but didn't actually drink anything. I don't know what that's about.
Okay.
Yeah, I
How
don't
did that
know.
happen?
I don't know.
Was it a fruit?
No, because Vio's not fucked up.
Oh. Huh.
I don't know. So I just left him out there to enjoy himself. But, I mean, he's not going to be able to keep watching of anything.
Okay, great.
So, I mean...
Like I can sober.
exactly.
Yeah,
I mean...
this man's not gonna make any of his perception saves, you know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe at some point during the night I can wake one of you guys up to keep an eye out with him. I'll stay up a bit and then go back to bed if I sleep. Okay. Kara goes to go back upstairs with Nell and just goes, "Good night, Winona." Good talk. I know, she's in the middle of her sending, that's why I did it.
Cynthia gonna hear that in the background.
I liked how in the D&D movie, the sending stones were literally just rocks. They didn't look
Just
special or
rocks.
anything. They were just fucking rocks.
That's what they are.
Yeah.
I know.
They have a face carved into them, but that's it.
Yeah, I think that's how they're described in the book.
It's a rock. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock.
That's a nice boulder. I like that boulder.
What's that from?
Shrek!
Why, that sounds so fucking familiar. What is that from?
That's a nice boulder. I like that boulder. Darky says it, just Shrek.
That's a nice boulder.
Oh, of course, the just for fuck's sake rolls the natural 20.
I hate you. We've all been rolling like garbage today. Like, today has been not a good day. Thank God today was not the, we're gonna fight the scene fight. Like,
Oh my god.
that would have been absolutely terrible. Yeah, at some point now, Kara comes back up to the top.
That was just living his best life.
Yeah.
Every 30 minutes is like one mug.
Holy
God.
shit.
Oh,
Do I need to
After
come
a
do
little bit,
a
you're starting to feel
restoration
a
on
little-
him?
You feel fine at one point, and then you stand up to go look at the other side, and you feel really wobbly.
Me?
Dizzy.
Or who?
Stop looking at
No,
the
now.
sky.
Now.
It's been out there
Oh
longer.
no.
I should have gave Kara a restoration in a godstone. Oh well.
Oh well.
I'm gonna fall off the top of this tower.
Oh my god.
It's only two
Only
stories
two
up.
stories,
You're
to be
doing fine.
Well, being as I'm that drunk, I'm going to pull out the other piece of the devil's root, or whatever it was.
Oh my god,
No.
here we go.
and
Hold on, what do you...
I'm going to show it to Kara.
Okay,
and
what is
tell her
that?
I'm going to explain to her what it does, where I got it. So when I bought those drugs, I got this.
Uh-huh.
And apparently, I didn't really understand what the guy meant. I thought it was just going to show you, like, what you were afraid of, but he did mention it might show me something related with the abyss. And I...
Oh.
already.
Oh. And?
The house.
And- Yeah, the house. Sorry, I forget there are two different places. And I'm pretty sure that I saw the fifth layer of hell and two of the archdevils residing there. And from what we know about Orsa, I'm pretty sure I saw where she used to be, or was, or is. I don't know.
Was it
a
really
dream.
cold and icy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't know if you were interested in eating this and seeing if you see the same thing.
You know about me and taking things from you, but I...
I've already
I'm
told
going
you
to...
exactly
I know,
what's gonna...
I know, I'm joking with you at this point. I mean,
I have other things to do that type of stuff with.
Yeah, so, okay. I mean, I'm not gonna, well, obviously you're not dead, so I guess it didn't kill you. I mean, I'll try it, I guess. God, how long did it last?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, well, wish me luck. I guess I'll do it.
Are you gonna do it here with me? I don't think that's. I mean,
I was gonna, like, sit on the ground just in case, and, like, you should probably just sit. Because at this point, you're not even standing still. You're
I'm
swaying.
great.
Swaying back and forth.
You should sit.
I am great.
No, you should sit. I take his hand. I'm slowly getting him to sit. I'm like, you should sit. Yeah, sit down. I mean, I'll do it right on the top right here. I don't care. I should be okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Take it.
Yeah.
10 to 20 seconds later, the sides of your vision start to get clouded out until everything is like black.
She's like, I don't think it's working. Oh, no, wait, hold on.
You see Kara kind of lay back as her eyes turn black, and she's kind of like twitching every now and then and sweating.
Oh.
Oh, God,
You
that's...
begin to see visions of what looks like this endless looking battlefield with like rivers of blood going through the plains and mountains. You see devil creatures fighting demons, and a lot of large pits kind of spread out that just are dark in the depths. You don't see any like bottom. You see like meteors, like catapults flying through the sky and disrupting these hordes of devils and demons that appear to be just in this like endless battle. You see a gigantic fortress, just like a couple of miles around, ringed with these like 12 giant iron walls, and just constant attacks being taken out on this fortress as well. Just like what's it called? Like a sped up time lapse of all these battles just happening and damage being done to the walls and then being repaired and added to. Then you are getting you're shown images of this large, very tall mountain on the sides of one of the battlefield plains. You see kind of a lot of draconic runes, very large, carved into the side of the mountains, and like motifs of dragons, like giant dragon heads carved into the side of the mountain, or like one entrance is like an open dragon's mouth, and going inside there is like an incredibly impossibly wide pit with these golden bars going over the top of it, and you see a flash of this creature inside of it, where you see a five-headed, each one a different color, dragon. And then you're kind of pushed out of these visions, and the cloud eventually comes back, like disperses off your eyes, and you see Nell looking down at you, swaying still.
Holy shit! I didn't see glaciers.
As you start to like move and stand up, you just like get this immediate vertigo and start like kind of you go back down from the effects of the Devil's Root.
Oh my god, it's just like, oh, no, this is where I stay now. I'm putting myself back down here for a moment. Oh my
You
god.
can make a religion check.
Yeah, right, Hunter. Kara weakly puts a shaky hand on her for guidance. Plus any point. Yay! Well, wait. I have a single luck token. Yay!
You can recognize it definitely as being part of some of the hells with the devils fighting within it. But as far as like which layer it was, or what you were looking at, or what this creature was in the mountain, this dragon creature, you don't know.
Okay.
It all felt very dark and dangerous and evil.
Evil. I don't like devils. I don't like devils. That was not cool.
So you didn't see the same?
Oh no. No. You said like glaciers of ice and stuff. No, I did not see that. There was fighting and a river of blood and this fucking giant, like, I don't know, some 5-headed dragon shit. I don't know what that was. And now my head hurts.
5 heads.
5 heads?
Ooh, thank you, Packbreaker bullshit, for that advantage on that, because it has to do with the host. Natural 20 for 22.
Oh shit!
Even with the somewhat vague description given, you can determine this is the first layer of the Hells of Avernus, which is like known as the eternal battleground of the Blood War. These rivers of blood, she was saying, was literal blood of the victims of all of these millions of battles that just pour through constantly. The kind of fortress that she saw was the bronze citadel, where the like lord of the first layer reigns. And the particular mountain she saw the particular mountain she saw with the 5-headed dragon inside was Tiamat's prison. And Tiamat at the bottom of it.
Who's Tiamat?
God of chromatic dragons.
That's
Yes,
the
evil
7-headed
god
dragon,
of
or the 5-headed
chromatic.
dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, each one is. It's like a
Oh,
white
that's
head, black head, red head, green head, blue head.
Oh my god.
Also, currently the Lord of the First that would have been in that bronze citadel is Zariel. He's a archdevil. Actually, you said you got a natural 20.
Yes.
Yeah, Zariel was originally an angel of the 7 heavens and transformed into an archdevil and fell to the hells and became the Lord of the First.
So he's extra bad.
Everything about
I
that
think
was
she-
bad.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'll post a picture.
There was nothing good about that. But how long is this spinning sensation gonna go?
It is
5
minutes.
Okay.
Although you are starting to feel a buzz from the sky.
And what is that buzzing feeling I got now? Is that the root?
I don't remember that. I mean,
I wonder if just being out here, I start to feel a little drunk.
feeling good.
You've been out here for a bit, so you probably are fucking wasted. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hang out with you for a bit, and then I'm gonna go inside, and somebody else is gonna help you keep watch. Unless you should just come inside. You're not gonna come inside. That's a joke. Just don't lean over the side of the tower.
Okay. I mean, I'm having trouble standing up right now, so I don't really.
Good. Yeah, good. You should just stay sitting.
Is anybody else coming out tonight? Talking, having any major conversation? Do we want to roleplay?
Guess we're gonna find out.
I'll take that.
You can die. of
I have
multiple
I have some news I'd like to share.
Are you telling us to now when you're going out to watch with him, or
Yeah.
are you waiting till
Okay.
morning?
I had sent a sending spell to Sadil, and she had let me know that on one of the Genasi Islands there was an attack was made by the Duke's minions. He's after something, but the sending had cut off prior to her telling me.
You're telling this to me?
Yes.
Just now.
Also, you're
A very drunk now.
much more drunk now, yeah.
Okay.
He's not gonna remember this information.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. I feel amazing. Amazing.
When you came out, he was laying in the center of the tower and looking up,
Get inside and go
moving
to
his
bed.
hands around, making shapes.
You'll be nothing but useless tonight in the state.
No, you just need to sit down. Relax.
I am gonna grab this man by his ear and take him inside.
Ow.
It is a bit awkward going down a ladder.
Can I go down the ladder?
Nell starts trying to climb and then falls. Just falls back. Everybody except Cloud wakes up.
Ow.
Fucking passive perception.
He actually falls right next to Cloud, but Cloud is just...
He's completely aware, he just doesn't give a shit.
What the fuck? No, I told you not to stand up.
She cheated.
Oh, she tracked you down. Good.
What's everyone doing?
Just go back to bed.
I'm
Go
trying to
back.
put this one to bed.
That's
Oh.
no. He
Oh.
shouldn't. He shouldn't say. Oh.
Oh.
He already gave me the talk. He's taken. Car curls back up.
Oh, but Winona, I thought you were Lebanese.
Lebanese.
Okay, after that I'm gonna go back upstairs and keep watch.
Wait. So what was the thing that you told Nell? The Duke what?
I'll tell you in the morning.
Okay. Crossing it
Oh,
out.
well, I mean for player to play. There was an attack on one of the Genasi Islands from the Duke's minions.
Oh.
Yeah, she finished by saying he was getting, and then the sending cut off.
Yeah, I guess Nell is still laying to wherever the fuck he fell.
We have to kind of end on the long rest and start the next session after the long rest.
Yay. I was trying not
I will
to.
say,
Okay.
Nell and Vio roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh, 1d20.
Now that's the fruit.
Wait,
Not that
plus
good.
2.
Oh my gosh. Yep.
Hang on, I can't remember my Constitution.
Come to my world.
podcast.
Or pay you for the dailies.
I already did my dailies, bitch.
No. When did you do them? Like,
Well, I did them when I got on while we was waiting to start.
Wait, so
I did my dailies.
starting the next session in the morning when y'all wake up, Vio will have feathers sprouting around where his hair is.
Oh.
And Nell has a little pink flower pop out at the top of his head. Just a single one.
Wait, didn't that happen to somebody before?
I think it did.
well, stuff like that happens to Winona, but that's wild magic. I don't think that's what's
No,
happening.
didn't that happen to Asta? Last time we
That's a
were
good
here?
I don't know.
question.
We've all had a leaf growing out of the.
A leaf. It was a leaf that one time when we ate that fruit after we woke up. Or
Gotta go pee.
Okay, I'm putting
Wrote
it
that
down so that we
I
remember.
it.
Yeah, I did it. I did it
Both
too.
of you, I knew you.
I love it, Ronnie. Martin, can I do dailies with you? No, I already did it.